Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello,
Hi.
and welcome back. Pull up a chair and join us in the Alcove here after a bit of an extended break.
Bit of one.
Again.
A little bit.
With episode 51 of our homebrewed 5th edition D&D campaign, the Chaoslands.
Oh wait,
As always.
we're so rusty. I forgot when we do that. Yeah, you're good. It's delayed by like 30 seconds.
As always,
There you go.
before we start, let's run through a handful of quick announcements. We go live on Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern
Most Mondays.
on YouTube, with VODs available immediately after the stream ends. You can subscribe to the channel down below to get a notification whenever we're going live. While you're following us on the streaming platform, you'll also find links to all of our social media accounts. Our Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok.
Threads died.
They exist. We might not post on them very often.
Threads died
Our
a
Twitter.
long time ago.
Yes.
Or,
That was short-lived.
X. Sure.
sadly,
Okay, what's-
I have to do that. I can't say the word.
X?
I think it's this one. What? We're rusty.
We're also on Grindr.
No.
Go ahead and follow those for all the latest news and schedule updates, as well as awesome character art, profiles, and other fun things. Also, a big shout out to Syrinscape, because epic games need epic sound. Syrinscape is a digital app with a collection of amazing sound sets and music that we use to improve the ambiance of our game and stream. If you're looking for a way to improve the immersion at your RPG table, go check them out at Syrinscape.com.
Did you guys go?
No,
you guys,
normally the other way.
yeah, you guys did
No,
the
we
wrong
keep
arm.
flipping.
I'm confused now.
This is the first
Who
time we
makes
flipped.
these rules?
We also
The way you did.
we also occasionally use music from the Critical Role's Welcome to Tal'Dorei and Welcome to Wildmount collection albums, the Candela Obscura collection album, as well as some royalty-free music courtesy of Riot Games. Links can be found below.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Everyone good? Everyone
What?
ready? Get back
Yep.
into it.
We're gonna try.
All right. Well, let's
We're
begin
in
with
it.
our dive into the chaos.
Yummy.
Yummy.
I'm scared.
I'm not. He's a bitch.
The Iron Will. Arriving in the Frostfang Woods by traveling through the strange interplanar chaos energy that suffuses the continent of Rivenac, have been searching for a way to help their fallen ally, the Big One, with the help of another ally you discovered in the woods.
This guy.
An old furball druid named Elmer of the Green Moss Grove. Elmer told you about a shrine deep within the woods whose waters hold restorative properties and may be able to help the Big One. He joined you and helped you travel through to the fate-touched heart of the woods, where you encountered several strange beings and phenomena, including a giant otter who introduced herself as Seraphina.
Serafina.
She told you that the waters of the shrine had been corrupted by a dark energy, potentially brought into the lands by an archfey known only as the Weaver. Also wanting to see the waters cleansed, she offered aid and information which helped you reach the shrine, but not before a tense face-to-face encounter with the strange motley-clad form of the Weaver, and his failed attempt to get you on his side. After arriving at the shrine and overcoming the strange dark spirits that were infusing the trees and the waters around it, with the help and blessing of Kaltur's god Ludmari, you discovered and destroyed the strange black crystals spewing forth darkness into the grove. At which point you were greeted by Seraphina, overjoyed at the shrine's restoration. However, her celebration was seemingly cut short at the appearance of the Weaver, who, with a wide grin on his face, posed her a question. What does an otter say when they're in trouble?
Die, bitch!
It's here, under the bright light of the moon bathing upon this ancient shrine now cleansed, the boughs of the trees glistening with pale mist and dew, face to face with an archfey of the unseelie court, that we pick up tonight's session. What would you like to do?
What is Serafina doing?
Seraphina is turned to face the Weaver, is standing on her hind legs. She seems undisturbed.
Can I do an insight check to see if, I don't know, if it's an act or if she actually feels fine, or is she like,
Is she really surfing?
is she like
Is she
afraid,
restored?
or
Did she have her magic
yeah,
powers back?
just to
Make
try to
an
get a
insight
sense. Yeah,
Can I help?
I already have advantage.
If you want to also roll an insight check,
Yeah.
you can.
I didn't roll the greatest. 18.
No.
I think it's 20, I think. I lost my iPad.
Finishes its update.
We'll figure out with the app.
Can you give me a follow-up animal handling check?
Follow animal.
Who?
I definitely don't remember my.
I can check for you,
animal
make
Do you
handling
have good in wisdom?
stats. No.
He's not very wisdomous.
Your animal handling's +1.
+1.
Yeah.
I don't roll that with advantage.
No.
Natural 1.
Nice.
You hurt
Good.
her.
Good start. Yeah.
Her posture and her demeanor doesn't seem to be as though she's too flustered. She seems fairly calm. She's not looking skittish. She's not like darting or moving around as though she's trying to run away. She's standing calmly, just staring down from the shrine across the waters of it to the other side where we were standing.
Does the Weaver seem aggressive in any way? Like, are they in an aggressive posture or eyeing us funny?
There seems to be a bit of a tense stare down happening, is how I would put it.
Oh.
Between us or between
The
them?
two of them.
So our Seraphina and
So
the
she's
Weaver.
got her waters.
Is there a little bit of sexual tension here between the two of
Make an
them?
insight check.
Oh.
Okay.
An otter
Wait a
and a
minute.
trickster.
If I can see it from where we are, is anything...
You all are within the shrine itself, kind of around this pool, roughly scattered
Yes,
around.
I'm trying to see if there's anything going on with that portal that was just outside. If I can spot it from where we
A
are.
perception check.
Run for it.
I would say disadvantage because of how far
I'm
away it is,
killing
but
this guy.
you have really good dark vision, so maybe.
No.
No.
22.
No, he showed up immediately after we did that.
You
I
can
think three of
still
us have
see,
30 something HP.
Well, that's just be normal.
You can still see a bit of the light from where the portal was, kind of just a glow that's kind of scattering across the trees. You don't have line of sight to the portal itself.
Okay.
There's a few trees along the way that are kind of blocking it, but it's still.
So I get the sense it's
Seems to be
still
there.
there. I can still kind of see it.
You get the sense that the glow coming from there matches what
Okay.
it had been before.
Okay. But it doesn't look like the area's agitated or anything.
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
They definitely got the hots for each
Interesting.
I'm gonna go and just casually walk up beside Seraphina and just stare him down too.
He looks up at her. Well, you haven't answered my question yet. She looks down and says, "You have no power here anymore." And he just says, "That's what you think." And he turns to look at you. You're standing beside her.
Uh-oh.
Well, perhaps you can answer my question for me?
I cast Moonbeam on him!
Okay.
Oh no.
We're in it!
Cast Moonbeam on him.
Oh no.
You have to see it.
What do I have to...
Oh, I don't even know what it is.
Tell
It
me
just
what that
sounds
is.
cool.
It should be like a dex
Con
save.
15.
Oh, con.
Con.
Yeah,
It's a
I knew it was
spotlight
some
on.
save and then he takes it.
Yeah, just
Showtime.
told you I was killing him.
That is only an 11.
Oh, so you
So
take
fail.
full 3d10.
Yep.
No, no.
I'm gonna one-shot him!
That stays active too. You can keep moving.
Yeah,
But he probably has like
Ooh.
300 HP.
that's fine.
That's interesting.
What's interesting?
Nothing.
15 points of radiant damage. I just throw my staff in the air and then just pillar of moon in the nice night sky.
He like you can see him kind of like close his eyes and almost like instinctively like he gets geared with this like radiant energy and he instinctively kind of backs away out of it.
Let's finish this, pretty boy.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
I wanted to see how Seraphina reacted as soon as that
She's
happened.
probably devastated. It's her lover.
Make a perception check, Ryan.
Who? Which one?
Calder.
Calder.
Dirty 20.
She did not react.
It's not Seraphina. She's just become a statue.
No, she's regained her powers. We have her on our side.
Yes, not yours.
Nice.
Was it you? Who did I give the blessing to last time?
Oh man,
Like-
Me.
is it the white one?
Okay.
You
Oh,
was yours?
I don't know.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it was
All right,
one of
we're
you two, but I
about
think
that.
it was you.
He's like, it definitely wouldn't have been this. But that's for sure.
Yes, correct. One on the front line.
Don't do the camera yet.
Spoilers!
Spoilers.
Don't look.
We're in Theater of the Mind still.
Okay, I didn't know. You put this in front of us. I was scared.
25 to 20.
Team advantage.
On this one.
Wish I had advantage.
I'm still tired.
He's still rolling.
Cool.
25-20?
Yep. 25 20.
Oh.
20 to 15.
16.
Okay.
Oh boy. Nobody was ready, including me.
15 to 10.
11.
Neither of us, baby. Neither of us.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
10 to 5.
7.
Why do I have to go first?
I don't want.
6.
What did you get?
Me?
Yeah.
I got a 3.
Oh, great.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Archmage, you can choose to either hold an action or you can pass if you would will to do so. It's up to you. But you are the first to react as soon as you can see almost him beginning to reach for a weapon. Your friend just cast a moonbeam and he ducked back. What would you do?
Strong word.
Friend is a strong word.
Your acquaintance.
Feel free to run. Feel free to run.
He's gonna pull out a trench coat.
I'm ready.
How far away is he from me?
He's on the opposite side of the water from where you guys are, so at least like
Water was like 20 feet across.
yeah, the water was 20 feet across.
Yeah, so at least 10
So
feet.
another like 10 feet more than that, so
30?
30 feet.
Oh. 30 feet from us.
There is also a moonbeam
Just
which
in front of
is in front of him. Does it do damage to everyone, or is it
Yeah, I
just
mean, if they
enemies?
walk
It
into
does,
it, yeah.
It's all creatures.
Yeah, if they decide to walk into it, they will.
Okay. When a creature.
It,
Yeah,
I
creature.
on my turn can reposition it, so I can follow him with it.
How does Dust of Disappearance work?
I like it.
I think you can just use it to go invisible.
When you use action to throw dust in the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. Yeah. Is everyone within 10 feet of me? So you put yourself over there, but I'm assuming not. I don't know.
Well, wherever
I
Seraphina
think
was,
you all were
I walked beside her.
relatively close to each other.
I would try to position myself to be to maximize the number of people within range of me.
I think you all would have naturally
specifically
gravitated
within
towards
10
the front to see the Weaver across the river.
This is what he was saying. Interesting too.
Where's this?
I've got no spell slots.
Maybe? Question mark? Possibly? Maybe Seraphina? Who knows?
Yeah.
Wonder if that's what he was reacting to.
4. Okay.
Interesting.
So we are all. Well, I go there and I use Dust of Disappearance to like dust into the air. And now we're all invisible for 5 minutes.
All of us?
Yeah,
Haha.
Including Seraphina or not?
including Seraphina.
No.
I like
And
it.
I'm gonna reposition myself though, so I'm not in this cluster.
What the fuck? I like it.
And I guess that would be an action to use that. I still have a bonus action,
You would, yeah.
so I'll just hold an attack, and if I need
That-
to use it.
hold an offhand attack?
You can't really do that. You can only do that if you use your main hand as an attack, then you can hold the offhand attack.
Gotcha. Okay, then I guess I'm
The
just...
2-weapon fighting thing is like you have to use an action to do a main hand attack, and then you can use a bonus action to offhand someone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just off to the side then, chilling.
Still getting ready. You're still just getting ready.
Yeah. No, I'm just like...
You guys got this.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, it's going to do a legendary action.
Oh shit.
I split. Run away.
You see him close his eyes and almost like fade away into the shadows that are past this moonbeam. And he disappears
He's gonna
and
rip
appears
right beside
30
us.
feet away from where he was standing, which is directly beside you all, primarily near where Serafina was standing.
Serafina, yeah.
And then it's his turn.
Surprise! Everything's alright.
Use a legendary action. He might not actually go.
But you just said Bennett's, but I know it's his turn.
Now it's his turn.
Oh, I thought you said her turn.
No.
Idiot.
Remind me, because we very rarely fought in guys with legendaries. How do they work? Does he
At
get
the end of our turns, and he gets him back on his turn.
So he just used one, but he got it right back.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You're so bad.
Alright, I mean, he's a boss. We knew this. I got the upper hand on him, guys. I warned you I was fighting him! Now he's dead. I want to think Almir saw him disappear and was like, yes!
You're like, everyone's gone.
Everyone's gone!
Job done.
Easy!
That won't work. I need to figure out certain things here. I didn't expect everyone to just disappear.
Smart thinking. Smart thinking.
What was the riddle? What
Uh,
does an otter?
What do
not a
otters
riddle
say
now.
when they are in trouble?
die, motherfucker! That's what my answer was to it.
They don't say anything, idiot.
Yeah. They can't talk!
What do otters say when they are in trouble?
Okay, let's just go with this. Because of... No, fuck. Can't do that. Okay.
You stumped the DM.
Broke for Faye.
Yeah.
He's over there like, I can't. What's it?
You see him almost like, after appearing from these shadows, you see him almost like close his eyes, and all of a sudden, just from around him, these like motes of... It looks like dark shadow, but it's
Cool.
casting this like purple light just across this entire area around him. He's casting Fairy Fire
Yeah!
in a 20-foot radius, or 20-foot square around
Makes
him.
sense.
What
What do we have to
We
do?
have to make a save. Dex save.
Dexterity
Oh,
saving.
that's-
Wait, we're within 20 feet of them?
He appeared
You
on
might
the other
not
side
be.
of there. You wouldn't be. You would be.
Everybody
further
else
away.
would be.
Everyone else would be around the same area.
Well, like, Serafina stepped up, I walked beside her, you guys were all just, like, right here. So I'm gonna guess it's still within 20.
So your dust of disappearance was everyone within a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So there is a spot where within 20 feet he can get
I don't know.
everyone.
I was on the other
Except for
side.
you.
Might be,
specifically.
maybe.
You backed away.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm making it.
16?
This is a dex save?
Yeah.
Is there any type of disadvantage? No, probably not.
There's no way
No.
that works.
No, you failed it.
There's no way.
Good. Get them all out now.
Oh, I have been.
Oh.
I understand.
Where I'm at in campaign 2, Laura just got her dice jail, and I want one so bad. It's like, just,
I'm not gonna have any
16.
dice left.
16.
I don't know if that's
4.
That's
Oh.
the rolls are bad.
10.
12.
And what about Serafina?
All of you are covered with this
16
strange,
doesn't even
glowing,
pass. God damn.
That makes
purple
sense. He's
energy
about
that's
to save
shimmering
50.
throughout
Nice.
across this entire thing.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Did Serafina get hit?
I will roll for her.
So he has really good modifiers.
She will use a legendary resistance to pass her save.
Oh, shoot.
We got a little mini boss bitch on her side.
I think
She
I remember
remains
last time
invisible.
I had something that gives like all of us advantage on saving rolls. I remember that. That we all get advantage. Remember?
She's making
She's
this
making
all
shit
Is this a stuff?
I remember.
Or
No.
you're just saying something
No,
she's
just
just
talking
an
her ass.
Alyssa.
Yeah,
That's
this
all
thing's
that
got,
he's
like-
going to do.
We kind of
Well,
stumped him.
2
Calvin.
charges.
We
left.
kind of stumped
What are
him.
you doing?
Watch all the abilities.
These
Oh,
ones.
Time to get big boy.
But I don't want to empty it because then I have the potential to lose.
Yeah.
I know. We told you to save
Yeah.
it.
I have to roll, and then if I roll a 1,
I think you
it's
asked
longer.
against the water elementals. You were like, "Should I use
I
it?" We're
think
like,
so.
"No."
Probably leave it.
Hey, everybody.
Does this count you?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got excited.
Oh, wow, you
Being
got
like
assertive.
Ross.
Yes. So I think you'll see when he kind of jumped in there, peered out of the shadows, and then did his little fairy fire thing. You see Calthair kind of reach out to those and pull the shadows that he came through over to him. And then they'll swirl around him, and he'll manifest them into his own and cast Twilight Sanctuary on himself.
Wait a minute.
So that'll use that.
Did it not take any effect on us then?
What you talking about, girl?
You just like drew it all away.
No. It's flavor text.
Why are you shushing me?
It's flavor text. Did he just make it go away?
Are we okay?
Elmer. Or sorry.
Yeah.
No, so because we're still in like
Yep.
theater of the mind here, I'm still gonna keep close so that everybody's within it. It is a pretty large
It's his extra
radius.
health thing.
It is a 30-foot radius, so I might back up a bit so everybody's still in it, but I'm not like as close to him as I was.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I think that's it because I don't think really there's any good bonus actions to use right now.
We're in danger.
Yep. Wait, I do need to roll.
Is this the 10 HP thing? Okay.
Oh no, I'm not in there.
Ooh.
I got a 6, so that's 13 temp HP.
Holy.
Oh, nice.
I mean, considering 3 of us are under half HP, that will be very helpful.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Alright, that's my goal.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 legendary actions to use his ominous riddle.
Ominous riddle.
Of course you would.
Elmer
Okay.
and I guess you, because you started actually doing things.
And hurt him.
You're not wrong. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm good at wisdom, I think.
Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed
You
to
both
give
are
myself
very
this
good
yet,
at
was
wisdom.
I?
Is this a charm effect?
It is
I think
not.
I have to wait until
26.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
well,
I
okay,
rolled a
we'll
19
we'll
plus 7.
Oh my
22.
God.
Okay.
Cheating.
Okay.
Fuck your riddles! It's basically.
You
He's
hear
had
a
enough!
voice. You hear a voice creep into each
not
of
a
your
friend.
heads, and your vision begins to almost swim a little bit, blur a little bit. But you push him out.
Oh, you push.
Each of you takes 15 divided by 2, so
Oh, okay.
halved. 7 points of psychic
not
damage.
I'm bleeding hard. I'm so weak. Oh no.
Start the next funeral.
Yeah. Alright, that's 2 legendary actions though.
Where's Jeffrey?
Now, Elmer, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, it's my. Oh, really?
Oh, not me? Suckers.
Astra has been away for a while.
I have a quick question about the.
You're role playing her very well.
disabilities.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have Moonbeam still. I gotta roll a
on
concentration
the
check.
hit, you guys lose.
Okay,
Now.
I passed my concentration
It
check.
prevented him from doing one of.
Well, I don't know what it's required, but I rolled a 15 for a concentration.
It basically
From
prevented
Moonbeam?
him from doing like.
Oh, yeah,
I'm assuming
you're
Moonbeam's
fine.
If
concentration.
you take damage, yeah.
You need to take more than 10 damage in order for.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a 15 anyway. But okay, so that's still up. So I'm gonna recast that.
Or something weird like that.
Is
Fine.
he in melee of me or just Seraphina?
You were right beside Sarvina.
Okay, so if I move, that's fine. I will get startled by him appearing right beside. Jam the staff into the ground again, and the moonbeam will appear just behind him, but touching him. So not on.
That
this.
would get a lot of your friends. Because it's like, how big is the moonbeam?
Not that
It's
big.
not that big.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
10 feet or something.
It's 40 feet high,
Uh-huh.
but it's a 5-foot radius.
Oh, okay, 5-foot radius.
yeah.
Okay.
So on the other, like
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his back, so it
Yeah,
doesn't touch me
then
or
that's fine.
Seraphina.
Yep.
So he has to make another con save, 15.
But is accessible.
Butts is accessible.
Burn in the butt.
This die needs to go away because he rolls a 9.
So full damage again.
Gestures.
26 damage.
Ooh.
2 9s in that roll. Let's go. Oh god!
Does he get to paint us a picture?
Is that his
First TikTok of the return, right there.
I think I'm gonna have healing word. Oh, I can't cast two. Is recasting that considered casting a spell?
The bonus action of moving it. I don't know.
Let me bring it up again. Sorry, one sec. It's fine. The only other thing I could do is a healing word, but if I've already used a spell,
Is the
Very
moonbeam
fast.
move a bonus action or action? I forget. What
oh,
it
that's a good question.
I don't remember.
Shape. On each of your turn, you can cast a spell. You can use an action to move the beam
Action,
up to 60
so it's an
feet.
action.
So I
It's an
use my action to move it.
Yep.
Whatever.
You can
I'm
still
not,
cast the bonus action spell.
I'm not going to worry about it right now. And I'm unfortunately just going to have to hold where I'm at.
You'll get the
13
shadows
tab.
will start to protect you.
Cool. That's my turn.
Timon.
I have a question before I say what I'm gonna do. When we became invisible, when people take actions like casting spells, whatever, they lose the invisibility.
Yep.
So I start seeing like Elmer appear, you
Yep.
appear.
Well, Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire would
Fairy
have shown
Fire
us.
revealed us
Yep.
all.
So any creatures who
Except for
are
him.
who had the Fairy Fire cast on them, they get revealed already.
Yeah.
They're
So
not
we have
invisible.
our forms have
They're
like
like
purpley
glowing.
glow on us. Yeah.
And
I thought I couldn't do anything with my bonus action, but I actually want to do steady aim.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Something to do with her
Yeah.
lining up a dagger.
Can you do that if you moved?
Damn it, no.
Oh, really?
I played
Yeah.
Rogue once.
Yeah, you're right, I can't.
Nobody asked you.
I know.
Way to ruin it.
I'm not helping.
so,
I'd retcon that.
how far am I from the Weaver and the whole situation?
15
Maybe
feet.
10, 15,
5,
10.
10 feet.
Okay.
You'd have to go around a moonbeam, so like 15
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do is I will use my bonus action to cast my last giant smite. So I will roll big. So I punch my fist together and then start screaming a little bit. So as and then as I kind of approach him, like, this is not our fight, or is it? What are we doing here? And then I'm just like getting ready. So I will prepare an action where if I see either Astra or Kaltir or Arkmir
Or
if I see either one of them attack or get attacked by the guy, I want to hit him.
Okay.
With my hammer.
If this influences you at all, he did try to like wreck our minds, and he did hurt me already.
When did you see that?
yeah, because it would have been like,
Well, I was visible.
Oh,
so-
was
yeah.
visible.
yeah.
It was
You would have seen
7
him
points of
almost like
damage.
buckle over a little, hold his head, maybe a little bit of like a nosebleed coming.
nosebleed.
Oh no.
Okay, so as I say that, I look at Kaltir, I see him nosebleed, like, not my friend!
That makes sense.
and I
Come on, you've been rolling so bad.
continue the trend. 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, so he's
And
got
I will try it again with my offhand.
Oh
Not
my
one.
god.
Does
You
not
have
hit.
rolled.
Get rid of that die.
He's literally not rolled higher than an 8 on all of his dice so
Oh,
far.
shit.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
So yeah, that's
You
my
might be a
turn.
little confused still. Yeah.
Where's Seraphine?
I'm still tired.
She's still standing
Have
there.
you gone yet?
She's turned around to like face him as like he appeared and was like rushing towards, but it's all happening really quickly here.
Is she still
Yeah.
invisible?
She is, well, yeah, that's a good point. She's still invisible.
Yeah.
You can't see her.
Yeah.
Censor.
Can we locate where we are on the map at all?
We can just do like a
Yeah.
theater of the mind area.
Yeah.
So he's somewhere over here. I would have been beside Seraphina. Maybe somewhere.
You guys
if
are
you
all
ran out
around the
somewhere
pool
like
of
that.
water, essentially. Like you
the
can
staff-
position
if
yourself
this was
there
here.
if you want.
The staff will be.
So you're still within his radius
the
if you're curious. So you got the 13 temp hit points.
Astra.
So yeah, you get
What do you
the
do?
13 hit points.
That'd have to be like
From Calthir's.
outside his radius.
Shadows.
Where is Seraphina in this?
Right beside me. Well, the last we saw her, she was right beside me.
And Weaver is
Yeah.
this.
I wish
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
130 was just
130! Your shadows are that strong? Holy!
Yes, you do it.
I'm gonna yell at Seraphina and the Weaver. This is just a lover's spat. You guys can work this out. There's no need to fight. And then as I say that, I cast Eldritch Blast at
Yeah.
the Weaver.
As you say that, I'm like, what?
Roll the
Lover
hit.
spat?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Aldrich.
Is
Two beams now.
Yes.
To be
Two beam.
Two beam. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we're dead.
I rolled a 2 and a 6 for +7.
No,
So
big no. Well, 15 didn't
13
hit, so.
doesn't hit. Well,
It does not. Both of your blasts just go firing through, and perhaps, honestly, they feel like they're just bending around him.
That's
I
so
did that
cool.
on purpose to scare you guys. Now get it together.
Yeah.
Something tells me
Fighting
he's just
Anakin Skywalker.
he's gonna
Nope, I'm
make
good.
us
You
up
get the temp
his
HP.
Yay.
Who knows what's
13?
gonna happen?
Yeah.
He is a powerful boy.
TPK or
No.
kill Seraphine for
We
him.
took care of the black orbs. Now it's a fair fight.
Maybe if we had rested.
We had
At
no
the top of
choice.
the round,
He showed up. He did. He showed up.
you hear a voice just coming out from, it seems like all around you.
Seraphina.
It's a soft, feminine voice,
She's nature herself.
and it whispers, "This is no longer the domain of shadow and lies. These are my woods. You are not welcome here."
Seraphina's a bad person!
Everything around you itself seems to shimmer. It seems to glow with this verdant green energy. The moonlight that you've been looking at seems to almost fade away. The plants around you begin to move and constrict, almost like snakes crawling across the ground. The river itself that you've been looking at seems to shimmer and is no longer there. It's gone.
Wait a minute.
Everywhere you look, in every
has a boner.
in every direction, all you see is plain verdant greenery, trees upon trees, woodland shrubs and plants moving, the sound of jungle birds chirping. The light all around you is suffused with this bright green. This entire shrine, while still here, looks aged and covered in moss and greenery and life. It seems unlike anywhere where you were standing before. Now you can put them out.
Yes! So remember, in the one episode, it was made known that her name is actually the name of the woods. Like another name for Seraphina was the name of the woods. This is her woods, but it's actually my woods. She's an enemy. Alright, so now we can go like back to wherever things were. You'd be somewhere here. Seraphina would be there.
I had backed up a little bit.
It's
It's,
this guy, is there?
It's Gandalf!
you had backed up somewhere.
You've seen this.
Where did you want to go?
Have I?
I'd be off.
Oh,
of
yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
Because
Like
I'd be
candle?
outside the range of the.
It was in
fire.
the solo.
Well, the
or it was in Derek's
yeah.
one shot.
Yep. This
If I was
is,
in the center of you guys,
It's our boy back from your one shot.
Oh, there he is.
Oh no.
The guy that creeps her out. Derek,
That's,
do the
that's like
voice.
No.
I would probably be over here.
Yeah,
trying
you
to
would
wail
live the
at
other
him.
way. And the moonbeam's probably like right behind him. Seraphina! She is the woods!
As he looks around at the surrounding, you can see him almost panicking a little bit. He's going to use his legendary action to, from underneath his like motley coat, he rips out this long, slim-bladed rapier.
Yes!
With like a thin black blade.
Oh,
And he lunges towards you with Elmer.
I would like that.
Is this the Weaver or is this
That's the
That's
Weaver.
Does a 14 hit?
It does. I'm a
Uh-oh.
druid. 13's my AC.
Oh shit!
I'm weak boy.
You take 11 points of piercing damage and make an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving
Oh, you
throw.
really need to be in the back line.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty Pretty soft.
Oh, okay.
Natural
I'll
20
just
for
have a
24.
Oh, nice. That's good.
The mushroom. It was the mushroom because of the mushrooms, because of the things.
Where this blade almost like sticks into you, he draws it out. You almost see like your flesh. There seems to be almost like ink flowing out of it across your skin.
I was gonna say,
And you feel-
Like question marks?
You feel something permeate into your head, but you shrug it off and it dissipates. Arkman, it's your turn.
I'm hurting.
Just like over, he's drinking like a Capri Sun.
I think my range is.
You are still invisible.
Yes, my range is 60, right?
I think so.
Should see that on
to like throw
attack.
a dagger.
It should be
Yeah.
like what your normal one is, and then like underneath your max range, which I think.
Yeah, 60 feet range.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will use steady action.
Can I do something real quick? Because he just ended his turn. Or
You
was
did,
That,
yeah.
oh,
That was
there
no,
anything
no,
there?
that was a legendary action. He didn't end his turn.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna use steady aim, so that'll consume my bonus action,
Mhm.
but that'll give me advantage on the attack roll.
You already have advantage because you're invisible.
Yep.
Oh, I have advantage on the attack roll because of that?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's perks to
okay,
being invisible,
never
baby.
mind. Then I will move a little closer.
Are you gonna move if you're gonna steady aim?
No, I don't need
He doesn't need
steady
steady
aim.
aim.
But actually, no, let's do it. I'll attack from there.
Just making sure.
Advantage.
Yes. I just need to see what my modifier is again. Okay.
Oh, music's good tonight. This guy's been
Okay.
setting this whole thing up.
17 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, yep. He's
What?
big. He's boss boy. Boss boy.
You
bitch.
you see
So
this
fast.
dagger almost coming towards him. He just literally bends out of the way in a like almost unnatural fashion. His neck seemingly dislocating from his shoulders as it just moves out of the way, and the dagger goes flying
But
past.
now I get the offhand attack.
Yeah.
You do.
But no more advantage.
Advantage on it. You're still invisible.
No, you're no longer invisible.
You're not
after your
invisible.
first attack.
Just kidding.
17 again.
Aw.
This
Does it
time,
hit?
though.
No.
This time.
You see this one going almost directly where his head shifted towards, and it almost like corrects itself back.
Right.
Elmer and
Ew, I love it.
Hyman, you're beside him. You almost hear this like sound of like his bones.
No,
almost,
I
like,
knew you were gonna say that.
crunching
Gross.
to the side, both one way and the other.
No, I don't. I
Can
don't
you
lie.
move me like maybe 10 feet further away, actually?
It's so gross.
Yeah.
There are
Ew.
trees. There are trees
Might be able to get
surrounding
at the tree.
all around us. By the way,
Oh, so I can climb up a tree.
You can climb up a tree if you would like.
Or I'll be in a tree.
There's like
Oh, I didn't get
trees
up the
and
height of
undergrowth
this, damn
and
it.
brush all around it. Rush up to one of the tree tree
it's
trunks.
fine.
Can I kind of hide in the tree from him?
You have used your action and your bonus action. Otherwise, you could take the hide action to potentially do that.
True.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just be in a tree right now.
Right now, you are in a tree visible.
Standing out on a branch.
It is the Weaver's
Yeah,
turn.
behind a tree that does
I'm
look
gonna
good.
put
I
the
see.
frightened
Your tail's
thing
like,
on him just to indicate that he's up.
Sure. Yeah.
That was it?
He's scared.
It's the frightened.
You see the Weaver almost like look around, trying to figure out where. Honestly, looking a little bit lost and trying to figure out what to do. Potentially, whether there's a way out. Potentially, if there's. And he realizes at a certain point that the best course of action is to
Find
take
his way out.
the blade that he's drawn and stab you with it first attack.
Sounds about right.
No, he's stabbing. He's been keeping
And then second attack will be against Timon because you're both on either side of
Of
it.
course.
That was before the modifier.
Oh my god.
Since you aren't, is he still in the moonbeam?
He is. So
Okay.
he has to roll a con.
Where's the moonbeam? Like just directly on it?
Yeah. Well, like on the. I think. Let me make sure. Moonbeam is.
He rolls a natural 19 for his con save,
Okay, so
he's
he'll take half
fine with
damage.
that.
Yeah.
Start of each turn, so yeah, I'll roll damage for that.
But you can see him still almost like this moonlight is making him shrink his form a little, and he's like not.
Six
He
points
doesn't
of
like
radiant-
it.
6 points of radiant damage.
6 points in it.
12 half.
He. Actually, he's going to use his bonus action to cast Misty Step, coming out of it.
Good call.
He would be in the water then. So instead, he's going to Misty Step over to here and go at Calcutta.
Excuse me?
So he didn't make any attacks on me yet?
No.
Okay.
He Misty Stepped
Just a
away.
second.
There's no opportunity attack for us.
Nah, with Misty
not
Step.
with
No, he doesn't technically.
And then he's
do
going to make both of
magic.
attacks against you. And this time, he does not have disadvantage. That is a 16 to hit.
That is your AC.
Runic Shield.
What's that do?
That means you have a reroll, DM.
Okay. The second attack roll that I rolled was a 23.
Ah, well.
So that
That hits.
hits. And then the second attack again, that's a 19. That also hits.
Oh, you tried. You tried.
You tried. It was a
respect
valiant
it.
attempt.
So I see him going to attack my friend Taltier, and then I concentrate really hard on the chicken scratch of a rune that I made on my shield. And you guys see like a little bit of a glow, and then nothing happens.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And make an intelligence saving throw.
Come on, Kalthir.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
18.
You're challenging mine to it?
And then the second attack damage was 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You do not have to make a roll for the second
on
attack.
the first stab. I want that dagger thing for you.
So rapier. Get
Sorry,
it ready.
rapier. My bad.
I like this little stiletto that he has.
Yeah.
I want it.
Kelter, it's your turn.
Fuck.
You don't have to make concentration checks for the
Not for the...
thing, right? Okay.
No, not for the channel divinity.
Okay.
I feel like when it's boss fights, I always make the wrong move. I don't have a lot of spells on myself.
Do I don't stand here? I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna use the disengage action. So I'm gonna kind of like spin my glaive around, and as I go to run, I just kind of like parry the weapon a little bit out of the way as I continue to back off. And I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna just run up here. Is that because I was there? 5. I can't really see if I'm.
10, 15, 20.
I'm just gonna go like around here. The squares kind of get all weird,
Is
but
that going to be difficult terrain, though?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Not when we were here last time. If it's the same shrine, it just takes the movement to get up.
And then. Actually, what? So I am going to use the disengage, but I'm going to do my bonus action. I am going to use Steps of Night, and I'm going to still go this way, but I'm going to go this way up. And I'm just going to be like, I can't get
Damn, the one time I didn't get
that high
hot,
up, but because I'm coming at a diagonal angle, so I'm like maybe like 15 feet up, like I'm right here somewhere.
We'll get another token to represent.
Yeah, that's fine. And that'll be all I'm going to do right now. But I'm just trying to make sure that I'm still 30 feet within, definitely the group here. No, he's 30 feet directly, but I'm up, so Arkmir, you're a little farther out from me.
And I am.
So I don't have the... You're not within my aura at the moment. You're too far. Should have backed up.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action
went
and
up a
point
tree.
his sword at you as you're flying away. And he begins whispering some strange words and incantation that you can't tell. Make a wisdom saving throw.
It's a sword and a wand.
You sure I can't understand
Now
what
you're
you're
gonna have to fight her for it.
I already gave her a staff.
Wisdom, probably gonna fail. 13.
You begin to hear in your mind's voice, just like sparks of laughter. Giggles.
Is this a charm effect?
That is an interesting question. I do not think it is.
I'll try.
The rest of you
Is it
all
just fun, or is
see
there something else too?
a strange sight. You see, as Kelthier's floating, he has a smile on his face, and he begins to laugh, and he begins to laugh out loud and giggle, and he uncontrollably begins to laugh.
It's like
laughter.
Tasha, biggest laughter.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sounds cackling. You are incapacitated,
You're floating and
which
spinning
turns
in a
off
circle.
your Twilight Sanctuary.
So freaking creepy.
Yes, it does.
Oh, so temp HP is gone.
Yeah.
No.
Is it gone or until we lose it?
Gone.
Gone,
Oh, wait,
gone?
no. Your temp HP is there. I just can't reapply
You
it.
can't reapply it.
Oh damn, I can't get it.
Elmer, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, I was going to
Can
do
you
something
find that
else, but he
incapacitated
moved
one?
from me. So him moving away is interesting. I mean, he seems to really dislike this moonbeam, so I think I'm going to just call it.
Fall to the ground?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're just spinning in a
floating.
circle. You're flipping over and over.
Yeah.
You incapacitated basically means it does say fall prone, but I don't know how prone works with flying. To be honest,
I'm just laying down in
Groveling
the
in
air.
there.
I'm prone in the air.
I don't know how that works. That's actually a very, very interesting problem. If a flying creature is knocked prone, the creature falls unless it has the ability to hover or is being held aloft by magic, such as the fly spell.
I am being held.
You are being held aloft by magic.
Yeah,
You're not.
magic.
You don't have to flap your wings to do it. So I would say
I
you're.
think you're just spinning in a
Okay.
circle.
Yeah, I'm just
upside down.
laughing.
yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
All right, so because he moved, I'm just.
I don't think you all have ever seen Keltier live.
No, well, I've only known him for a little bit, but oh, he's a happy fellow, jolly man. I'm gonna recast Moonbeam right behind him again, so another
Okay.
con save.
Yep.
Wasn't going to do it, but he moved and he doesn't like it, so.
He fails again. That's an 8. His
Whee!
con is not the best stat here.
Touches the save I make on my
21 points of radiant damage.
Whoa. Are you the only one that's done damage to himself?
I'm the only one that doesn't have to roll to hit.
Mostly that.
like,
Moonbeam is nice.
it is
I like
very good right now. I also just randomly cast it as a go-ahead
Hopefully
attack, but
something-
after he said he didn't like it, it's actually a great spell to keep up. So, and then because he seems to move a lot, I'm gonna just back up a little bit.
And yeah, you definitely all saw like the
The
shadows
shadow.
just dissipate
Yep.
as I started laughing and spinning.
You also noticed as
You
he
good,
did
health-wise?
that, the fairy fire, like purple
What's-
glimmer that was on everyone disappeared.
33 with
Okay,
13.
you're more than me.
Oh
so.
yeah, fairy fire's gone.
Huh?
Not your fairy fire. His fairy fire is gone. He's now concentrating on Tasha's hideous laughter. So the
Yeah.
fairy fire that he put out there is no
Oh,
longer
we're not
active.
we're
Do you
not
have to make a
covered.
con save on his moonbeam?
He does. Yes.
Wait, what happened?
He's concentrating on the laughter against me.
He rolls a 17 on that one.
Okay, so he's okay.
That's my turn. That's all I got.
At the end of your turn, he looks around at you as you're moving. You keep moving this moonbeam. He's going to use his second legendary action to face step and like 30 feet away from him to right beside you if he can make it.
I'm probably pretty close.
phase
5,
step.
10. Wait, we'll do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will be able to get right there.
Right there. That's it. That's all he's doing. But he's outside of the moonbeam. That's what he cares about more.
Stop following me!
Timon, what are you doing?
Well, now that he conveniently,
He did conveniently get right beside you, yes.
I will wail at him.
Come on! Somebody's got to hit.
Come on, Grog Dice. No.
Oh my god.
First roll is a total of 10, and then second roll,
Come on.
Yes! Hopefully.
23 to hit, DM.
That hits.
Let's go. Finally.
So just get 23.
You rolled another
Yeah.
3 before
Yeah.
that. Like, holy crap.
Roll damage.
So for damage, let me
Make sure you
remember.
incorporate it all. There's a lot.
Yeah, because there's this one, and then there's this one, and I think that's it.
Come on, big damage.
Anything else you can add in there?
Yeah.
No.
Big boy damage.
That is 15 points damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's damage.
He's looking weak.
Con
I
save.
don't want to laugh anymore.
That's a natural too, so he fails. You are
Hey.
no longer laughing
You're
anymore.
like, yes.
You do get your turn back.
I like your laugh.
And
Is your jaw hurting?
Yeah.
She doesn't normally laugh. She's just like,
What is this?
that's
I'm just imagining him in my exchange. He blinks at me. I'm like, ah, moonbeam. He runs away. Moonbeam. Jumps back. Oh, fuck, boom, moonbeam. Just nonstop. Blink, moonbeam. Blink, moonbeam. Just me getting scared every 5 seconds. Ah, fuck.
It's like a whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
and now he gets hit by an actual
And then he gets hit by an actual laugh.
That's it. I'm not gonna move.
Alright, we
I'm
did
gonna
damage.
stay like just behind him.
Yep.
Like,
Let's go, baby.
Towering over him.
Yes.
enlarged.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use his third legendary action to stab down at you. To try and get rid of this moonbeam. That's a 20 to hit. Not natural. Dirty 20.
Oh, wait.
Runic shield.
Reroll.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
His AC's.
His AC's pretty low.
His AC is shit.
I
Yeah.
rolled an 18 for concentration, though.
Sure. You take 10 points of piercing damage
Do I have
and make
to
an
roll,
intelligence saving throw.
intelligence? Oh, boy. That is a 16.
That's again, this like
How much
now you're
damage is
stabbing
there?
the other
10.
side 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, God, I'm getting
He's
low.
good roll right now.
Fuck!
This is you.
Oh, that's 0, yeah. I don't know why it didn't save.
Astra.
I'm just gonna look at Calthier and be like, "What is so funny?" And then try to shoot another Eldritch
Honestly,
Blast.
don't know.
Oh, okay. That is 26 to hit
That
for the
hits.
one beam, and then 16.
Nah, that misses.
Wait, is that an S20?
No, 19 plus 7.
Oh, it's 19.
Okay, so then one hit, so 1d10 plus 3.
Mhm.
Nope, not that one. This one? Yeah. 8 points of damage.
Nice. Is that everything?
Yep.
At the top of your turn, you all hear a voice from around you.
Serafina,
Fuck him up, nature.
It seems like it's in your head. I'll try to help you as much as I can. Say the magic words. Zorblatium xylocork.
Zerbladium Labracorn!
Vacuum.
Zorblatium xylocork.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Arkmir, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm saying the word.
Okay. Say the word.
Say it again.
No,
Blatium?
Sorbladium Flavin.
No.
What was,
Zorbladium?
what was the second
Xylocord?
there you go.
Jimla Libido!
Nailed it.
It's close enough. You go over it a few times in your head, and then you say the words, and you turn invisible.
Oh. Okay. I'm moving closer through the tree branches, so you make me closer.
How close do you want to get, though? Well, I guess the trees would
I don't
end.
know if
but-
I can be like
Oh,
over
you wanna
here
come
or
down
trees
this
or
way?
something. Yeah.
Like there's probably the furthest you could
He's
go.
Tarzaning it.
Yeah.
All right. I will attack him. So I'm assuming I have advantage from being hit.
You do have an advantage because you are invisible.
Come on.
Okay, that's gotta hit. That's a 23.
But you could get a 20.
Oh, I could get a 20. Oh, I got a 20! That was
Let's go, baby. Could get a 20. Got the 20.
Roll all the dice.
Everything.
every time. Alright.
You got a sneak attack and you
I
roll
got a
all
sneak
that
attack.
twice.
Oh, man.
So many
Good
dice.
call. Good call.
So many dice.
Let's see here. Oh, man. How much damage? Right, okay. Sorry, I have to ask this every time. I just roll the dice.
All dice
Like-
rolled twice, yeah.
Okay.
Modifiers are just once.
Okay, so this I'll do. That was not very good.
Yeah.
That was a 1-1-6, so that's 8. Okay, a little better. That's 19. 22, and then. Okay. That's 38 damage.
Baby.
Whoa.
God damn.
Nice.
Let's go, baby.
That's the first attack.
What'd you have to say, Simblog Laughlin? What?
And then I'll do one more attack. Awful. 18?
That hits.
Oh, that's his AC. That's his AC. Let's go.
We got him!
Right where we want him.
Alright. And.
Serafina's not healing. Like a bitch.
She gives you free invisibility for advantage. You're a fucking little bitch. You really hate this honor, don't you?
This one is just 8 damage.
Okay.
Just 8 damage. That's like better than I've ever done.
Almost 50 damage on your turn.
Yeah.
It's a big
holy
attack.
shit.
Rogues, man.
He is looking buckled over, and some of his clothes and his attire are tattered. Some of the paint motley on his face seems to be almost like melting off.
Let's go.
And upon closer inspection, it seems like his entire face is melting off.
And I say the word again.
Fortunately, you can't do that. You can only do it once per turn. And it is now his turn.
Oh god.
He's just gonna go ham into Elmer. He wants to get rid of that moonbeam.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
First attack. Does a 21 hit?
No.
Second attack. Does a 29 hit?
No.
29.
Actually, 28. Sorry, I did that.
Yes.
I'm bad at math. Okay, so the first attack is 11 points of piercing damage.
Roll the thing.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. I rolled both a 19 and a 17. The 19 was the intelligence check, which adds +4, 23.
Okay.
And then 17 was a straight roll for concentration.
Okay. And then the second attack is 12 points of piercing damage.
Uh-oh.
Just holding.
18 on the concentration.
Oh, no.
That's all he's got this turn, but he does have legendary actions. So help here.
Berries to eat?
You
One
see,
berry for 1 HP.
you see almost like lightning fast these like blade thrusts piercing repeatedly into Elmer. He's like beginning to limp and is
I'm leaking.
a little bit woozy.
Yeah.
You can also see like where this like everywhere that you get stabbed, it's almost like a small tattoo that's forming around it.
Man, this is insane rules for concentration, though. My dude does not want to drink. Ah, fuck!
Out there.
Works well.
I honestly didn't know he
not
wanted
bad.
to
Say the magic
get
words.
him until he said that it like
I
hurt
was thinking
something. I was like,
potions
I'm going to
healing,
wait to see.
Okay.
but maybe
"Him, blim, flicky,
The one
blah."
thing that
maybe my
I
bag of expired flour will
a little
be here.
confused
Throw it at his
on
face.
is the spell Aura of Vitality. It's a 3rd level spell.
Yes.
I don't have a 3rd
Do you
level
have
spell, but I
any
do have a
emotion?
4th. But it does not show up as an upcast option.
I live in the woods.
I think it's probably just because you're using a 4th level spell to do it. It doesn't have any
Okay.
bonus from using a higher level spell slot to cast.
Okay, but I can still just use a higher level spell if I want.
Yeah,
I was like, what you got?
you definitely can.
Let me see.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I am
I gotta play.
going to do that.
Mhm.
So I am going to cast Aura of Vitality. So the tiniest little beam of moonlight cracks through, just enough to
We broke through the forest.
just the tiniest little bit, and I create such a faint aura around me that you can barely see. Sorry.
Just a little move forward.
Yeah, just a little. And then I'm going to have it focus on you and see if I can get any amount of healing for you.
Please,
7.
we'll take it.
And then I will say, Zippity Zoozor!
No. Sick.
Roll a d20 for me.
To see if I remember what it was.
Oh no.
Just roll a d20 for me.
Or the effect, maybe.
Oh, that wasn't in the... 16.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Damn it! I must have said it wrong. Actually, I'm going to still stay up here, because if he decides to do something, I don't want him getting too far away from people.
Elmer, what do you do?
Yeah. So normally you'd see the and the stab in the ground, but I will touch myself,
Oh,
What?
baby.
and I'm gonna burn my last 3rd level slot to pump a healing word into myself. So 6, 7 plus 4, so 11 more healing points. And then I'm going to lean into him and just stare him down, and he'll see my eyes start to flicker green. And I'm going to, as my action, use my last wild shape to turn into a polar bear right in front of his face.
Whoa.
So not the wolf. It might take him a minute. Big polar bear right in
Do we
front of
hear
him.
your bones
I don't have a
cracking as
polar
well?
bear mini, but I do have a panther that you
Perfect.
can use.
Perfect.
You cracking
So I
into
will
a-
turn into a giant. I'll just stand up on my hind legs.
Yeah.
And I'm just there in front of him. So now I have
You see this like
42 health.
old, grizzled, white furred bear.
Nice.
A grizzly polar bear?
Grizzled.
Yeah, a grizzled, old,
Yes.
somehow graying yet white fur.
Nice.
That's interesting.
Wait a minute.
Surrounded by a giant and a polar bear.
Yep.
He's like, what the hell are you?
The unfortunate thing about
And
it
a
not
hard
being
place.
Circle of the Moon is I can't attack on the same turn. Because I'm not advanced at wild shaping.
A giant and a hard place.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to face step away.
You didn't like the polar bear? Moonbeam's still up, by the way. I
Moonbeam
can still
is
concentrate
still
on
up.
it while I'm in wild shape. That's a good thing about dudes.
I think he's going to blink to there. Like right beside him. Got there.
Cal, are you in the trees?
My what?
Are you in the trees still?
No,
You're still flying though, right?
He is.
So he
Yeah,
can't
what's
be
your
right
levitating?
beside you.
Yeah.
You're
I
right.
forgot that I'm not. Yes.
What
so-
happened to the green thing? That's what we were
I didn't
using.
say I was going any higher, so I'm still like 15 feet up.
Yeah. So then instead of going to you, he's actually going to go to Astra.
Yeah.
What?
He hasn't done anything to you
You're
yet.
welcome.
Why?
You're welcome.
Kelter, you also notice that your aura vitality, while there, the moonbeam effect is fairly muted,
Big
because the pool of water is within this area. The pool of water is, as soon as you cast it, aglow with like pale moonlight, as
Nice.
bright as it can possibly be.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I must bathe in it.
You like swan dive for 50 feet to
Diamond, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just going to.
Take it.
1, 2, yeah, so I can run that far.
Chicago's worth 3 times.
And I will
No, nothing.
attack once for another 10. Fuck you, guys.
Yeah. I love the giggle. Oh, fuck. Come
And
on.
then the next one.
Grog does
will be
not wanna
4.
hit.
Yeah,
That
okay,
hits.
that's a 25 to
There we
hit.
go. That grog dice is
There we
not it
go.
tonight. Nope.
Fucking grog dice.
You don't want no part of this.
So it's this. Alright. 18 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
All right.
18 points of damage. And at the end of my turn, I am going to say, Zerbatium flavancork.
That's close enough. Just roll a d20 for me.
8.
Okay. You turn invisible.
Oh, something better happened to you.
He rolled
I don't
better.
think anything. Yeah,
Nah.
well, no, I rolled higher. Doesn't mean better. It's just a random d20.
I don't know. Something better is gonna happen. I can feel it. Send up the Jello Pudding. That's what I said as I was turning into the bear. Dude up the Jello Pudding.
That's true.
Yeah.
Turn into Bill Cosby quickly.
What are you doing?
No.
Well-
Well, Elmer's not far off.
He is higher than me. Is he considered within melee or?
He's within melee.
He
Okay.
teleported beside you.
I know.
Say the magical words.
I can. I'm gonna say Zimbabwe flavonoid.
Roll a d20.
Oh no.
15.
Because your words were so far off and because so many people have tried to say it now, roll a d100.
Oh no.
D100?
Oh,
that's the
wild
other one.
magic.
I've never rolled this one.
You rolled
I think you
that
rolled
and
that
both
based off
d10s
of
together.
how you
Both
pronounced
d10s
it.
together at the same time.
And D10.
Yeah. The percentile is what in
It's the
the
same
like
shit.
what tens it's in.
81.
81.
You
lose your
feel
hair.
an incredible surge of movement, and strangely, it's almost as though you're moving faster than the rest of the world. It's almost like time is sped up for you.
Oh,
which is
weird.
strange.
Yeah, it's weird that happens to you.
You get an additional action this turn.
What? You got hasted?
Yeah, she
Oh shit! Why couldn't it go to somebody who actually could use
use it
it?
to disengage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it need to go to a melee, or if you were not in range, yeah, use it to disengage.
Disengage and then
Blast him,
Run away.
blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
or throw. Do you have any spell slots left?
Nope, sure
Oh,
don't.
that's why Eldritch Blast is happening.
Yep.
Or you can throw 4 disadvantaged other
When I
charges.
disengage, how far
You
can I
could.
move?
Disengage is just like you're using your action, then you have your
Yeah.
normal movement
And then
speed, so
your
like
normal-
30 feet,
Oh, okay.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come over here by the river. And then Eldritch Blast.
Roll that.
That's what my bear sounds like.
This is what I rolled last, like the first time. It's
You need new dice.
Change dice.
Change the dice. Jail them.
Can I have my dice bag, please?
At the end of your turn, you feel the time that you borrowed catch up to you,
And you're
and you
ink it.
stagger a little bit. You cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
Okay.
That could be a lot worse.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be the full haste effect.
At the end of your turn, he's also going to use a legendary action
Why?
to take a look at. Arthur, you're invisible, or are you visible?
I'm visible.
You're visible, and Astra's visible. He's going to turn towards both of you and point on one side towards you. He's going to point his hand. On the other, he's going to point his blade. And you
That's
see him
cool.
close, and he's going to use the ominous riddle to try and whisper into your
Hopefully you
mind.
picked out the right one.
I haven't picked yet.
Let's see.
Each of you make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't want to.
All right, Lavin, you love wisdom saves.
I know. Oh, God.
My wisdom is pretty good. I'm
Whoa.
pretty
Oh god, are
wisdom
you gonna
is
turn
fine.
against us again?
I was gonna turn into a fish again.
Not 20, bitch.
He's learning!
You're up in the tree line.
No way.
Okay. 19.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty solid. Each of you takes 9 points of psychic damage halved. So
5. 4? Oh, round down.
Yep. And Arkmir, it's your turn. Having shrugged off this presence that was whispering into your mind.
Serafina? Where'd she go?
All right, it's the top of the round.
Top of the morning.
1 second.
She's heard us now. I'll butcher the word.
She has.
I said it flawlessly, but nothing happened, so I don't know.
She says, "Well, that almost worked. Try the words, Glimmergeist Flibberwisp.
Glibbergly, glibber.
I will say it 3 times and no more. Glimmergeist Flibberwisp."
Does she understand bear?
No.
I'm not gonna write it down.
I know it.
Glimmergeist Flibberwisp.
Yep, got it.
Got
That's it.
Easy.
Oh, so good. All right. Is that her turn?
That's it.
All right. So I start my turn with Glimmergeist Flibberwisp.
You immediately feel this like soft, verdant energy, peace and calm come over you. You get 20 temporary hit points.
Holy shit!
20?
Seraphina's
She's trying to
God.
one-up me.
Oh.
Counter who?
As the sort of like energies of the Fae almost infuse upon you, and the rest of you who are looking at, I don't know if any of you would be looking at Arkmir because of his angle and position, you'd notice all of his features almost like elongate. His ears and horns
you
grow
don't want to
longer. His eyes look like larger and almost like a glow with this Fae energy. Everything around you also is beginning to almost shimmer and gain this very unrealistic appearance. The colors are more vibrant. It's almost as though
This is her forest.
it's almost as though you all have taken some very powerful psychedelics, but you haven't. The world has taken a really
I have.
powerful psychedelic.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
Diamond thinks to himself, "Oh, he's come such a long way from the spider juice."
Right, Arkmir. That's your
Alright,
turn.
I am attacking.
You find a good one?
I hope so. I got my CR dice.
22 to hit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That
Alright,
hits.
he's feeling himself now.
He's beside someone, right? So.
Yep.
He is.
Okay.
Oh, sneak attack.
Yeah.
I just sneak a little pee-pee. This is a cool encounter, by the way. I like it.
12.
I like how he looks like Gandalf.
Dark Gandalf from
So that's
a random
21
YouTube
points
Yeah.
of damage.
Ooh,
That's pretty solid.
Psychic damage.
Damn.
He's looking pretty
21.
rough.
20. And
21.
then follow up with a bonus.
Mhm.
Not 20.
Oh,
Too bad it wasn't up.
sneak attack doesn't happen. Damn.
Okay. This one's on a weaker attack.
Yeah, it's alright. It'll make it a stronger attack. That would have been like 40-something damage.
I rolled 1 on both of those. So that is 6 damage.
Nice.
It's all damage, baby.
Yep.
It's looking pretty rough. You can see him almost like, again, the skin off of his bones is almost like falling off. You can see like pieces of skeleton just like through like his skull. You see one of his eyes almost is like melted away, and it's just a dark pit where it was. Is that all you're doing?
I'll move closer again. Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
Actually, no, I'll stay where I am. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, that's it.
It is his turn, and the only person around him is Timing,
He's invisible.
who is invisible. So instead,
See the
he's
giant
invisible.
ring.
You're flying.
Yeah.
There's a Astra standing beside a big white polar bear.
Yeah, I think it's probably just gonna go towards the polar bear, to be honest.
Yes!
You
Bring it,
will get an
bitch!
attack of opportunity on him if you would like to take it.
Ooh, do you want to break
I
your...
will not take it.
Oh, I like it. He wants that advantage on his big boy attack.
And then he's going to stab at you twice in his polar bear form.
I gotta find out one sec. Having
the HP of a polar bear.
I know the HP. I have the full stat page. Okay,
The first attack is a natural 1.
that misses.
The second attack is a 13.
That hits. Natural armor is a 12.
Damn.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Well, I think for that you would use your own stats. not
Okay,
theirs.
well, yeah, it was
Yeah,
18,
that passes.
and then concentration. Moonbeam drops.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Not much.
Let me just write this
No
down.
more moonbeam.
Okay. No more moonbeam. That's alright. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it would.
At the end of his turn, he's just going to shout out loud in frustration, "Where are you? Where have you brought me?"
Oh shit. He mad. He mad girl
And
mad.
at the end of his turn,
Yep.
Timon will try his last trick. If this thing decides to scroll. I will attempt to use the stone room. So the
What does that do?
The dreamy stupor one.
Mhm.
It's a charm effect. Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay.
Yes.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
He rolls a 12, which is a 12, but he is immune to charm effects.
Damn, it was a really good effort.
Balls.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no, that's a great attempt over the attack. I respect it.
Shit.
Oh well,
Okay.
it's a really good effort.
So he sees another room.
No, we don't see
starting-
shit. You're invisible.
No, but the room kind of like
Oh.
shimmers in the middle of something. Then
Well, I guess you would lose that at the end of attempting that, right?
Yeah, because it is like an ability that you use. Right? Calther, it's your turn. What are you
Is
doing?
that water still glowing?
Yep.
I'm not going to dive down into it, but he is going to kind of like float just above it and reach out to it just to see why it's reacting this way.
As you look over it, you can see in the water a reflection. It's your
moon-
reflection.
It's Moon Knight.
But on the other side of the water, it's not this like verdant trees.
Right.
There are no trees around you. You just see the night sky and a bright moon in the
So
distance.
the moon's like coming from the reflection, basically. Okay. Well then, I'm just feeling like this is where her presence is the strongest. I'm just gonna stay floating above the water.
Oh man, you see just this moonlight glowing out from the pool, illuminating Calther as he's floating in the shadows, and the shadows themselves almost seem to be buoyed by. You can see strange patterns and like fractals within the shadows, almost like strange shapes. It looks cool.
That's what I was
Just have to
going
believe me. It looks-
Your health. What are you like? How are you looking?
I'm okay.
Oh, she's full.
You can't really heal me. I'm in
I
bear
know.
form.
That's. What about you? How are you looking
Might as
up
well
in the
heal.
tree?
He could accept
Me,
some.
I can accept some.
Okay, then I'm gonna. You're right beside.
31, 46.
You're right beside me.
31 and 46.
I'm better.
I'm still gonna heal
But
you
you're
because you're right there.
He's right
more of
there.
a tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Okay, that's not good. Hey.
As the light of the moon suffuses you, you do not have to roll for healing amounts while you're suffused by this.
Oh,
You
so you get
automatically
max.
heal your maximum amount.
Oh,
You get
shit.
12.
Damn.
That
That's so cool.
And
So
then I
you're
look around.
You just see him standing there, just this power welling through him.
Well, I look so badass. I'm like, Glimmergeist Flibberwisp?
Roll a d20.
But I said it right.
Did you?
6.
You gain 20 temporary hit points.
Yes.
As this like strange pale green light also begins to like envelop you, Keltier's features become elongated. His forehead almost like a
like
little
you
bit
get
stretched
elongated,
back.
that's
His eyes
me elongated.
dark and black, almost like shadow dripping out of them. Everything about him just looks more exaggerated. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to stab at the polar bear.
Fair. That makes sense.
That's a 19.
Hits.
That's only 7 points of piercing damage, but
Okay,
make
so
an
I'm
intelligence save.
15.
This guy.
16 again.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, it is your turn.
poetic justice.
Poetic
Go.
justice, baby. I'm using multi-attack. One with a bite and one with claws. First one is a 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And then with the claws, a 25 to hit.
That also hits.
Wow.
So the first one, the bite, is a D8. 12 points of whatever, piercing. And then the claws is 2d6. 15 points of slashing damage.
What's half of that?
7.
Okay. You see as you're like scratching with these non-magical claws, it's doing damage to him, but it's not doing as much as if you were ripping
That's
through
fair.
like the meat and the flesh of the animals that you previously hunted.
That makes sense. that I think is my go.
Yep.
Except you hear the bear attempt to say that.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to just stab at you
Yep.
again.
I'm going for it.
That's a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm. I'll make my save.
That's 8 points of piercing
I will
damage.
not make my save. How much?
8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. So I'm taking
and you
15
failed the save?
plus- I did. I'm taking 23 points as bear.
That's 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Still good. Not great. Still alive. Still bear alive. Alright.
Timon. You see this creature just like wailing madly, and now he really is more so just like almost a strange creature. He's almost lost the entire form of the Weaver. He's just this wild, smiling skull and skeleton bones with flesh hanging and dripping off of it.
Natural 1.
Jesus.
What are these rolls?
You were invisible, so your first attack would have advantage.
No,
No, you were no longer invisible.
it's
Yeah.
no longer invisible. No, it's a 16.
Damn.
Struggling
One.
tonight, Ivan.
I
You're
am.
struggling tonight.
Timon's had some big attacks before, not tonight.
And as I am, I guess I'm trying to think back at like what the fucking words are. I am almost absently minded, shouting something and a glimmer glabble, whipple wibble.
Roll a d20.
Okay, nice. Why not? 6.
So you don't get the words right, so the effect does not take effect. But still, roll a d100.
Yes.
I get a random.
68.
68, you said.
Almost.
That would be the
Off by
ultimate
Off by 1.
You say the words, and all of a sudden, almost like in your mind, you just see the creature nearest to you, which I'm gonna say just to be funny, Astra. And you're just terrified of her. You just turn your head and you're completely frightened of Astra. until your next turn.
Yeah, green. That's one of them.
Welcome to the Feywild. That's Simon's turn. At the end
We
of
just take the one that's on.
At the end of that turn, he's gonna continue trying to stab
I
at.
got it.
Yep.
He's gonna continue trying to stab at Elmer. He wants to see that bear fall.
Bear mare.
That is a 21 to hit.
That misses.
That's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Still standing, barely.
And make an intelligence save. I see what you did there.
Nah, barely. 21.
That's fine. You pass that with flying colors.
Literally one again.
But in bear form this time.
But in bear form this time.
Astra, what do
You've
you
made
do?
my white coat all bloody.
Yep.
I don't like it.
Well, it's not even. There's blood, but also there's like black ink tattoos
Yeah.
just all across
Kinda
the
looks
front
cool.
of his face. He looks like a spotted Dalmatian polar bear.
That's amazing.
That's also bleeding from
Kill him.
everywhere.
Yes.
Kill him!
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit him.
He is a melee.
Turning you into plus
There's a
4.
square between us.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, she did say she was like behind me, so
Yeah.
where he
Okay,
moved,
so,
I
yeah.
think there
Yeah.
would
He
be
was
a
coming for the
small
bear.
gap.
coming for
Yeah.
the bear.
Oh, Timon, why are you looking at me like that? That was really good. 14. No, just nothing.
He's maybe it's because of his small form. Maybe it's just because of the shadows. He's incredibly hard to hit.
Maybe. I'm also distracted by the looks that Timon's giving me right now.
Like something on me?
Yeah, like what? Is there something behind me?
So there's Astra and like a skull-ish
At the end of your
creature,
turn,
and
he's
I'm
just
scared
gonna
of you.
Yeah.
continue. He's
makes
gonna use his last
Oh, yeah,
legendary
wait.
action. Yeah.
And then I wrote on my hand this time so I didn't
Okay.
forget. Glimmergeist Flibberwist.
Okay, it's close enough. Roll a d20 for
Wisp.
me.
Glimmer.
Wisp?
Wisp.
Oh, son of a...
Roll a d20 for me.
16.
Okay. So you gain 20 temporary hit points.
Yes. On top of the 10 hit points?
They don't
Any
stack.
new hit points,
Yeah,
temporary hit
it
points, you get
replaces.
replaced.
Okay.
So you just have 20.
Enrich.
Hit me.
And then he's wailing at you. That's a 25 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, I guess you still need to roll because it'll roll over.
So that's 7 points of piercing damage.
So
And make an
6 to
intelligence
me.
saving throw.
Do you stay as a bear or do you go into human? Or
I
He falls back
failed.
into human, and then
Big fail.
ooh. That is 10 points of psychic damage.
Uh-oh.
I'm at 3.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're at 1 again.
I'm at 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Better believe I'm gonna moonbeam him in the face.
Arkbeer, it's your turn. What are
Don't
you
kill
doing?
him. I want
Seraphina?
this.
All right.
Yeah, what weird face shit's gonna
I
happen
got you,
now?
girl.
You have him on the ropes. You have him almost. He's almost out of here.
You're almost there, Guardian.
Yeah. Don't stop now.
Except it's Dinklebot. You're almost there.
Try Nebula Nimbus Yonder Flux.
Nebula Nimbus Flux.
Nebula Nimbus.
Nebula Nimbus Yonder Flux.
Yonder Flux.
Third time?
Flux. F-L-U-X.
Nebula Nimbus Yonder Flux.
Oh, he's changing it now.
Yeah,
That's literally what it.
Yonder.
Yonder Flux.
Yonder.
All right.
Has she done her turn?
She just on her turn.
Nebula Limbus, Yonder Flux.
You almost had it perfectly right.
Yeah.
So roll a d20.
Nebula Limbus?
Nimbus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
2.
Because
Turn
you were
into a
close
fish.
enough, you do recover 10 hit points.
Oh.
Oh, recover 10
normal
hit
hit points, yeah.
And normal hit points.
Alright.
But also roll a d100 for me.
Yes.
Wild magic, baby. Wild
Yes.
fey magic.
How do you do that?
So both the d10s, the percentile, and the normal d10, roll it. The percentile will be like 80, 90, whatever. And then the second one is just the... Yep, that's fine. Yep. Well, you have 2 of the same.
sorry.
You need 1 without the percentile. So just the normal.
Just this one?
Yep. So roll those.
Oh, I see. I get it now. 53.
53.
53.
That's a
Tell me he
good
becomes a
one.
fish. Please tell me he becomes a fish.
Nothing happens.
Liar.
Nothing visible happens.
Okay.
Just roll 5d6 for me, please.
5d6? Okay, well, I've got.
Wait a minute.
Somebody
I
got
just got to give you the total?
Yeah, just give me the total after that.
While he's looking cool there, he's just gonna blast him
Yeah,
with that
probably.
or something.
19.
Okay, just mark that down as well.
Oh,
Oh, no.
boy. What the fuck does that
I
mean?
don't like this giggle. You said, 5d6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I am attacking him.
Roll that.
Actually, up here.
Yeah. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Oh man.
And he's engaged?
Roll
This guy's
it.
hitting.
Yes.
You're hitting nothing.
Yeah.
It's backwards today.
I am not hitting shit today.
Same.
Uh, 20.
Nice.
20 psychic damage.
You see him almost like shudder, and almost all of the color and all of the flesh almost seems to slough off of him. All you see in front of you is this skeletal fey figure ducking and trying to hold on for all that he's worth. He still has in his hands this like rapier. You don't see any facial expression anymore. It's just bones.
Weird.
Cool. It's a Stalfos.
Yeah.
He's battling the Stalfos.
Go the game.
At the end of your turn, or you do get a second attack. Go ahead.
Yeah. Even though I may not do anything, I'm just gonna yell the Glimmergeist Flippavist and throw this other dagger at him. That's a 22. Yeah.
Glimmergeist Flipper was the word from last round.
Yes.
Roll a d20 for me.
Now you're just playing with magic.
10.
Roll a d100.
14.
Okay. Interesting.
Become a pretty butterfly.
Make a wisdom save.
No! Maybe yes. 3. Actually, a 4, but yes.
That makes sense.
You say this word and nothing happens around you, or so you think.
Okay.
But all of a sudden, there's like the plants around you begin to vibrate and shimmer, and you begin to stare at them, and you feel confused. You feel dizzy. You look around, and you can't really tell where you are. Roll a d10 for me.
So many
Roll
rolls.
that
Yeah.
die.
This would be the D10. Okay. 3.
Okay. You cannot move or take actions this turn, but you've already done that.
You just don't get that second attack. Right?
You're just-
You wouldn't get that second
I wouldn't
attack.
get that second attack.
Because
So I was
you
running
said
to
it
do I said
before. Yeah,
and
and then
I
you're
just
like,
stopped. I
just-
guess.
You're befuddled and confused. At the end of your turn, at the end of your turn, make another wisdom saving throw.
oh my gosh.
Nat 20.
You shake it off, and you feel this like strange confusion just pass on you, and you feel thankful that you weren't in the middle of a large group of people.
Oh, that would have hit us
People were
around.
around you, maybe
Yeah.
would have attacked them or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, shit.
Because you were confused.
Alright, so that's done. He doesn't have a legendary action, but it is his turn now.
He's not gonna come in.
He's not. He's gonna try and take down Elmer.
Makes sense.
Are you still up?
Barely.
He's gonna do his first attack against you. That's a 28 to hit.
Goodbye,
That is
Shrieker.
11 points of piercing damage.
I fall unconscious.
Make an intelligence save. It won't really matter that much. Because you're already unconscious.
Where the
So.
fuck that go?
Under the thing. It's fine.
17 naturally.
Okay, yeah, you pass.
That's right, it's why, yeah.
Yeah, so you are unconscious.
I am unconscious.
And then with the second attack, he's going to turn towards Timon and roll the hit. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
I do.
10 hit points.
That's it.
Okay.
Calder.
I see Elmer fall over, and I just kind of yell out that Linvari is here with us, and I hold out my hand and I use my aura to. I don't know if I have to roll or not.
No, you do not.
12 hit points into you.
This is going to be the greatest turn ever. I'm not going to stand up to whack my stick. Just
And
you heard me. You heard me. I said what I said.
so that's me using a bonus action to like leverage the spell I already have. So I can still cast a spell with a bonus
You can.
action, right? Then I will just say, Elmer, stand up. The woods need you. And that's a healing word.
Astra, can she move away from him while he's doing
No!
stuff?
He's having fun
It's
times.
9 more
Hitting
healing.
his stick.
He hasn't experienced this in years. Let him. His woods are back. And then
And that's all.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action. He's just going to keep stabbing Timon
You
this
might not
time.
even realize that I'm awake.
Yeah, he doesn't
Gonna keep
realize that you're
stabbing big
awake.
boy.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yep.
I think that hits.
That's 10 points of piercing damage and make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm smart.
This is the one you're gonna get high. That's cocked. And it's a
That's-
nat
that's
20
a nat-
cocked. It's cocked.
Well,
Yeah.
It's that kind of night.
Yep.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
That's a 7.
10 points
Fails.
plus
That's caught. That's 4 points of psychic damage.
14 total.
14 total.
Yeah. He has not realized that you're. No.
Yeah.
How you doing, big guy? You still
So I
still
think
standing
I'm
there?
next, right?
You are next.
So I will like just get up to my knees and be like, "Fuck you!" You know what's coming.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, but only level 2 because I use my.
a compilation
Yeah.
of all this
So
stuff.
Yeah.
Moonbeam. Roll for the con 15.
I'm not even gonna need to roll for this.
Oh.
Yes!
Paint me a picture of how he.
It's exactly
saves the
that.
dust.
Just like just.
This bright white light.
Damn right, it's white.
Showers.
And it's strange. So, because of where Calter is standing over this pool, this light that's aglow from him is almost shining up towards the sky a little bit, as is. And almost like as it's moving up above him, from there, a bright, radiant beam just strikes down at an angle just straight into the skeleton.
Yes.
And you just see the skeleton almost like crumbling to dust. You hear a voice in your head that says, her light was probably the only way to finish him. I was going to make that suggestion at the start of my next turn, but
No, where is the moonbeam?
he fades to dust and crumples into the air and shadows.
Let's go.
He is no longer around you, and you stand here at this cleansed shrine, but not quite. It's a good spot to take a break.
Really quickly, I have 7 more auras vitality that I can throw at people. And if they're still going to be maxed out, then that's
They are going to be maxed out.
Please.
a lot. It's like 84 points of healing.
I'm full.
I'm 21 into 65.
Well, throw a lot at you. Then.
I need 20.
Oh, you guys should get prioritized. I just need 5.
We will catch
Sure,
up with
yeah,
that.
we'll do
after
that.
Yeah, we'll heal.
All right,
it.
we'll
I
be
just wanted to
back.
make sure we don't forget.
We will be back.
Yep.
Oh man, where's the break thing? I haven't done this in forever.
And welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, at this shrine, surrounded by verdant greenery, a peaceful calm almost falls upon you all. You look around for the first time from the heat of this battle. Everything around you seems bright and colorful and vibrant in a way that you've never seen before. The colors more and more beautiful. You thought when you'd entered these Fey-touched woods prior that there was strange magic that made it appear more exaggerated, more accentuated, but that was nothing compared to this. Everywhere you look, it's almost like you're awash with color. You can barely make sense of what you're looking at. There's trees, and from branches of trees, they're growing other trees.
That's so cool.
But those are just branches
What?
of smaller trees.
It's turning to like
Everything looks strange. There's fruits hanging from the same tree of different colors and shapes.
So cool.
And in front of you, the shrine, this pool of water, is the only thing that seems almost stable and grounded in some way. Everything else you look at and you almost can't keep your eyes on things as your vision seems to move of its own accord as you're almost overwhelmed by just the craziness that surrounds you. What would you like to do?
Is Tanya still scared of me?
That was only until the end of his turn, so no.
Okay.
I'd like to go to his corpse.
Yeah,
before
so
His corpse is turned into dust, but there is a rapier lying there on the ground.
so I don't care about that.
that. Yeah.
But while he's made his way over, I guess like I'm still like on my knees, holding my staff. But you probably noticed that like a bit of the staff when I slammed it in would have like flowers would have spreaded from it, and I'll just be like, and then Timothy, Timothy, and I'll just like get back to my feet and walk over to where his
Timothy
body.
would not appear here.
Then it's another bird that I just named Timothy.
There's no bird appears.
Then I'm crazy.
Unfortunately, you are not quite at a place where
Damn it.
those are
All right, that's
accessible
fine.
to
So
you.
ignore that part, but I'll still get up slowly, and I'll just walk over to where his corpse would have been, and I will use Druidcraft to get a nightshade. And I'll just walk over and drop it, like a mic drop.
After I got the report.
You also begin to make your way over there. And he would probably get there before you because of just him being fairly
Right
close,
there.
much
Yeah.
closer to it than you. But he does spend some time creating this lush purple flower, and you
The real nightshade, not the bullshit one.
it forms almost instantly in some ways, but it looks more vibrant and beautiful than anything you've created. You create almost this like large, lush flower. It looks larger than any version of this plant that you've seen before. Arkmir, you walk up to where this the remnants of this are, and there is a blade lying there on the ground. Long, thin, black blade. It's got like a rather elaborate pommel that just looks like radiating like circles around itself, almost like 4 thin circular wires that are forming this like strange how would you put it, like circle upon circle upon circle upon circle at an angle.
If I like pick it up and just like flourish it,
Yep.
it's like, I guess I don't know. It feels like a rapier. Just like
Feels like a rapier. Feels fairly comfortable. You've used blades like this prior.
It's still black.
Yep. The blade doesn't, like, you take a look at it and you look, it doesn't really seem to be made of any metal or that you've seen before. In fact, as you look at it, it doesn't even look like it's made of metal at all. It seems to be made of some strange substance. You try to look through it or look for reflections, and it just seems like almost like the blade goes from being dark black to like a slightly lighter gray at spots, but
Interesting.
it does not reflect light.
Cool.
I'll just, after I throw the flower down, I'll just like kind of look around me and just say, Seraphina?
Yes, my child.
Thank you.
What are the rest of you doing?
Did we already collect water?
Not yet.
Okay.
Arkmir did grab
He's
some.
on the
Yeah,
other
I have
side.
a bottle of restorative
A
water.
vial.
Okay.
It's
Easy now.
Was
It's
it
a
a flask?
vial.
I didn't know we had time.
I thought it was a flask, but okay.
It might be a flask. I don't know. You have a little. You have some water.
Don't you have like a big like wine barrel that we can fill the water with?
Tainted?
Yeah.
Tasty
At some
restorative
point,
water.
the big one made
Yeah.
a brewing chamber
Mm-hmm.
for diamond. It would be on this kit if we didn't take it back.
It's on
You
you if
probably
you
still
have
have
it,
what
yeah.
you're brewing good.
Okay.
And Astra's gonna be flipping around her backpack and unzipping it, and then just taking Hoku out and just giving him a little snuggle.
The restorative water.
Give him a bath.
Oh, I thought she was doing
Special water. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Like a cat.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying.
Out there, what are you doing?
He's all like
I would've
sexy and the...
touched my feet down on the side of the pool there when the steps of night ended, and then probably would have just sat there and kind of prayed to Linvari, just thanking her for her help here.
So
I thanks her and just. Are the woods truly safe now?
they should be. I mean, nature is not safe ever. So
That's true.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you that.
Well, if you ever need me again, you know where to find me.
You all see off in one of the trees off to one of the sides where none of you are, almost like the trees themselves part, and out steps forth this tall figure. Probably we're talking 10, 15 feet tall.
Wow.
About my
She looks beautiful. She has pale white skin, flowing hair that turns from brown to almost green as it reaches her waist. She's wearing this simple white gown that almost glows a little bit with pale moonlight almost in some ways. Her hands, both pale, seem to grow almost green, and they have green streaks, almost like tattoos, stretching from from her hands up to her shoulders. You notice that one of her hands, her right hand, you cannot see, but you know it's there. It seems to be constantly shifting and moving.
Oh, it's like Seraphina's paw, yeah. I don't know why just as when he sees this, he'll just get down on one knee.
She almost seems to glide across the ground here, and the trees themselves parting their way. You all look at her, and she nods. Welcome, Elmer of the Green Moss Grove. This is my home. I thank you all for saving it, even though I did have to bring you all back here as opposed to the shrine in order to do so.
She's so cool, you guys.
What do you mean brought us back here?
Well, you're not quite where you were.
Oh,
Welcome
no.
to the Feywild.
Oh.
This is
I
where
check my shoelaces.
they seem fine.
Oh, thank God.
This is where I'm at my strongest, and I thought you all could use some help. Yeah.
I say her name in my head, just think her name. See if she has. But I don't say it out loud.
That's a really shitty die to roll right now. No, you don't get a response. But she looks kindly and has just a soft smile on her face as she's looking across at all of you.
So I drop my giant form, and I ask her if I recall what you said the last session, or a few sessions ago back in. You said something to me as we were coming in You said that I carry sadness and a guilt. You're right about that. How can you see these things?
It is my gift. Granted to me by, well, by nature in parts, and in parts my connection with, well, the land and the goddess that helped establish this shrine.
Do you know who I seek?
I do.
Do you know anything where I can find her?
I think you're on the right path. Unfortunately, I cannot see the future. It is not within my ability to do so.
Can you
But-
see the past? What happened to her?
Yes, I can. And I can share that with you if you would like.
Yes.
She almost
All
glides
I
over.
found was a blue scarf on the ground. That's all I found.
She glides over and reaches down, almost like as you're sitting beside the pool. She reaches down and almost bows and takes the hand that you can't make out and touches the surface of the pool with it. She closes her eyes and steps away. You may look through if you choose. I grant you this boon in exchange for your service.
Thank you.
But you may not like what you see. So it's your choice.
I don't hesitate.
You walk up to this pool of water. All you can see from the other side, and all of you can see this, there's just red emanating from it. From everywhere that you can see. I think I need to change music for this. 1 second. No, that's
Oh,
not
shit.
the music I want.
I'm going to get another fight.
This one works.
The red water like grabs you, pulls you.
You look through, and the first thing you make out, dark black clouds, red lightning arcing across it. You're looking through, and you just see mountains around you, snow falling. This has to be where Anya was at the storm that she'd come to. You can make out shadows and figures walking huddled down short. You recognize Anya's silhouette and the scarf flailing behind her immediately. As they approach this storm, you see movement all around them in the shadows and the trees. A large beast leaps out, catches them unawares. Heavy battle ensues. You can see another beast, this time in the air, floating towards them. Large, almost spherical in nature, with tentacles drifting off of it in every direction. You just see shadows darting around, and you see the figures on the ground scatter, running in different directions. You see one of them almost get struck down by a beast, mauled to death, and their corpse simply disappears. You see another one of this expedition run away and simply flee. This beast claws at it, and it buckles over, almost falling to the ground, crawling into the trees, trying to do their best to flee. You see the third figure that's standing there. All of a sudden, beside the figure, appears another figure that appeared out of nowhere. A tall, humanoid figure. The only thing you can make out are two swords on its back.
A fucking teddy.
You see this other figure with the scarf falling off of her shoulders, had to be Anya. She's huddled over, panicked, looking around. You see the tall figure with the two swords grab onto her shoulder, and they're gone.
Fucking Teddy. God damn it, dude.
You just see dark red storm as it fades to black.
Jeez.
Where did she go? Was this it? Where did she go?
That's all I can see.
Anya. She's alive. I knew it. I knew she was alive. I knew it. Was that Teddy? Was that Teddy? Do you guys see this?
Did we see it?
Who's
If
Anya?
any of you were looking into the pool of water, you would have seen it. It wasn't exactly very specific. You wouldn't have recognized like any of the figures. You would have just seen these dark silhouettes. You wouldn't have the context of like which figure would Anya be, for example.
Copier, did you see this?
I was right there.
You were right
I
beside the
saw-
pool, so I assumed you saw.
I saw most of it.
The red scarf, the blue scarf one. That's Anya.
She
Who?
was alive.
The other one. Was that Teddy? The two swords. Was that Teddy?
It's hard to be certain, but it might be.
The bastard knew all along. It didn't say a thing.
I'm trying to remember now what we know and what we don't know because of the weirdness that happened.
Yeah.
But did we not know about Riftwalker?
You know about Riftwalker.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
like player talk. He basically admitted when we caught up to him outside of that storm. He admitted that he knew like Riftwalker Ironbeard.
Yeah, he knew the name.
But he also wasn't aware of some things, so it could have been just a timeline that he didn't know when we talked to him.
Yeah.
But
And
Elmir's not even with you guys.
Yeah.
He's giving you guys your time.
And player talk deep down. Tywin knew that she was alive because he sent a note, and the
Yeah.
note
It didn't
burn.
disappear. Yeah, it didn't burn.
And like he saw her in a vision fighting giants. Like he's gotten some clues already. But
Now he's got some confirmation.
Did you recognize that place?
it looks like the outskirts of Cornwall.
It was where you found the scarf. And you would have noticed that, like, as she disappeared, the scarf just fell off. Like, as she
It
dropped it
didn't go
almost,
with
like,
her, yeah.
it didn't go with her.
What were those creatures? I always thought that they were just hit by lightning.
We did see some creatures in the storms before. Not up close, but there are definitely things in there.
That's terrifying. I got to find her. Where do I go? What is the... What is the red home? Do you know anything about the red home? Can you tell me anything about the red
That's a
home?
very interesting question. You're asking me some very interesting questions today, Timon. Questions I did not expect you to ask me. I can't say that I do. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. And I know most. I tend to keep to my neck of the woods.
How did the Weaver know? Didn't he?
He's not from around here per se. I guess I can tell you a little bit more about him now that I'm no longer worried about him sneaking up on me and forcing me to report to King Oberon.
King who?
Oberon.
Can you go be one?
That's what I wrote.
Oberon.
Nope, King Obi-Wan.
He's the king of the Unseelie Court.
Yes. This land that we're in, this Feywild, there are two major factions that dwell within it. For people like me, and we are part of the Sealy Court. I owe my allegiance to Queen Titania. With her blessing, I'm able to maintain this place, even though she does not necessarily agree with the shrine, nor my frequent excursions into the material plane. But the one person who severely disagrees with those excursions is King Oberon. He is the ruler of the Unseelie Court. You mentioned earlier, little one, that she looks to Astra about some tensions. There are none that exist between me and Gestemblind. What's his name? But between King Oberon and Queen Titania, they go way back.
Are you sure there was no? I sense some tension between
No.
you and the Weaver.
My heart belonged to someone else a long time ago.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. Well,
But yes, Gestemblind is one of the minor nobles of the Unseelie Court. He rules over a small area of his own, quite far from here, but not really far. Time and space in this land is sort of relative. Something came over him, and he thought that he would follow me through into the plane when I visited, as I do, the shrine. But he brought something with him, something strange, unlike anything that I'd ever seen before. That strange crystal that you all must have encountered. I don't quite know what that was, but it brought the darkness of the Unseelie Court and some other strange darkness through with it. It was very powerful, and it hampered me ever so. But because of that, he lives in a domain much farther away from here, where he might have encountered some people. We live very long lives. I know of many things from the past. I've been around for a long time. He has too. Most of us archfays have. He might have come across something through his time of whimsy and chaos that might lead him to know more.
That darkness. It's unlike anything you've seen before.
Very much so. Even unlike any... I try to avoid visiting the Unseelie Court, but with my queen, we have made prior trips to the Court of Darkness and Shadow. It's not that. There was something more malevolent within that. Something stronger. I do not know where it came from, but it terrified me.
Do you have a connection with Linvari?
She bows her head softly. I do. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago. There was a champion of hers. His name's out of power here. I cannot tell, but he was strong and proud and just. He was a paragon of virtue and light and trust. He was radiant and bold, and he fell in battle. And he was my lover.
Oh shit. Would I have any sense of who Linvari's former champions were?
Make a religion check or a history check.
15.
Not really.
Okay.
He fell in battle, and because of our connection, the goddess granted me and him a blessing, and together we built this shrine in his honor.
Which battle?
I do not know what it was called in your mortal tongue, but perhaps I can show you. She holds her hand down to the pool of water, and again dips it in there. Who of you wants to watch this?
Yep.
I'm there.
Are we all able to?
You all can if you want to. I'm just
Is that
curious.
the last
Like,
promotion?
Almer is
Take a
kind
look
of just resting outside of all this. This is their stuff.
you look through, and again you see dark black clouds, but no red lightning, just dark black clouds. You're looking almost out at the sky, the horizon stretching past you. There's woods underneath. You see a dark shadow fly across it, large wings flying, followed by another 2, 3, 4, 5. Your view through this water almost follows them as this large flight of, having now seen them, you're fairly confident are large dragons flying in formation towards a large floating landmass with a tall purple tree growing upon it. You see from behind the dragons, the light of the moon bathing upon them, and their scales seem to be reflecting and glimmering in the light, almost with a metallic sheen to them. They fly, they start bathing this large tree and island with fire and bolts of crackling energy and lightning. You notice, almost from the tree itself, like beams of purple energy and strange striating space-like nebula clouds almost emanating and pulsing and hammering through. You see almost on the ground more of these dragons with figures, seems like riding upon them. You look up in the sky and you see a large chariot being pulled by 2 or 3 giant, almost like golden scaled unicorns. It is absolutely wild. You have no idea what you are watching, but it is some great battle in a long forgotten war. As it shimmers away.
It's like I'm looking at Infinity War.
Yeah.
As I'm seeing this too, and I have Hoku out. I pulled him out of my backpack, be on my shoulder, and he would be seeing this. Is he reacting at all?
Make an animal handling check for me.
And he jumps in. You never see him.
14.
He seems terrified and frightened, and he almost begins to curl back into your backpack. He almost is like also looking around, and he doesn't recognize where he is. Almost, he seems lost and confused, and he's scared. You can see him like shivering a little bit.
Oh. I hold him tight.
He's like tried to get back into your backpack, but
I
if
have
you're
it,
holding the
like,
backpack
around,
out,
yeah. So that I can hold him. Does he show me anything?
He's too panicked right now.
Thank you.
That was a lot to take in. Was it a battle fought here in the Feywild?
No, It was a long time ago. It was fought over my very bows. And thus it was here, and my beloved fell. I worked with the goddess of the moon to build a shrine in his honor.
Shit.
Was Samson in there? Samson the Mighty? Did he kill one of the dragons?
Can't say I've ever heard that name before.
Oh no.
That's impossible. You know nothing.
Now I know you're a liar.
Oh, that would be 2 boons that I've now granted you with the group of you. I believe you're fair to ask me 3 more, 1 for each. Yes, Michelle?
And she like blushes at her calling her my child. Can I call you mother? Is that... No, that's weird. Is that weird?
Is that your wish?
No, that's not my wish. That's not my wish. This doesn't count.
You
I
would
have...
you and call me whatever you wish.
Okay, Mom. I have this friend. His name is Haster. He went missing a long time ago from our tower, and I've been trying to find him, and I just feel him getting further and further away from me. Can you help me find him?
As soon as you say that name, she goes all Galadriel.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Why?
Nobody believes that you have a friend. That's why.
Why is it so hard to believe? With disadvantage. Oh.
It's a boy that knocks on a piece of wall on the opposite side of reality.
Okay, I rolled a 19 and a 15, and you said persuasion for +3, so 18.
Yeah. She turns and looks at you. I can't say I've heard of that name before. I can perhaps look back in the past and see if I can find some information, but I will have to touch you. And she holds out her hand. Unlike prior when I was trying to assess each of your virtues, this time I will ask for your permission.
Oh, you have my consent, Mom.
She reaches out and touches you on the shoulder with her right hand, which
That's my boo.
you can't see almost. As she touches you, her eyes go back. And she's just standing there.
It's like going through history.
A good solid while passes. She's not moving.
We're wasting our time.
Did I kill her?
Astra, what did you do?
No, she said she had to look in my brain.
Does she look uneasy?
She's just blank face, just like
Is she still doing it?
her eyes have been
Counting
open
everything.
You broke her.
and just staring out into nothing.
We still have turns.
Should we leave? Should we just leave her like this?
No response. She's
I'm gonna try in my head. You good?
nothing.
Go touch her.
I go boop on the nose.
Nothing.
How far up?
Her hand
arm-
is still resting on your shoulder.
Yeah,
What
how
if
far
I-
up her arm is it? You can't
It's
see
like
it?
up to her wrist, just past the wrist, so forearm.
Wait,
What's
her
past
arm
the
is
wrist?
resting on Astra's shoulder?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
she's recounting stuff.
Well,
Okay.
What is
Uh,
what's past?
How
the-
how long has actually passed? How long is
Like-
a while?
We're talking at least 3 minutes, 4
Okay,
minutes.
so multiple minutes of her just
Multiple
chilling.
minutes have passed.
Is she breathing?
Can't tell.
She's going through your history.
Can
Yeah,
I check if she?
it's huge.
But the thing
too.
is,
It's
I
all
don't
the
really
time
know
stuff.
what
Yeah.
she is. I don't know if she has a pulse. I don't know if she breathes.
You have no idea.
Can I figure out if she's terrified or if she's...
You do know that, like, the last... I think she's, like, touched you before. She's touched you before, I think.
She tried to, and
Or tried to.
you noticed in time or something.
Yeah, she's trying
Yeah.
to take my.
I'm gonna try just like at her elbow.
When she touched you last time, it was, like, just brief, like, maybe a couple of seconds, and then she pulled her hand away.
I'm trying to grab here,
Yeah.
where it's all, well, I guess on her head or whatever, and I'm just trying to lift up so that she's no longer touching Astra.
Make a strength check.
Oh God, time and help.
Oh, is this the fuzzy hand?
Yeah.
Solitaire.
Oh yeah, that was when she tried to shake my hand with it. I pulled away.
I have negative, but 15.
I think that's good enough, because she's not holding on super tight. You snap it away, and she immediately recoils and begins to pant.
You're not supposed to do that.
I'm still like trying to hold her.
It's like waking a baby.
So did you see him?
She saw the history of mankind.
I have Moonbeam ready if she's dangerous.
Mama?
You do see her face almost like fall and become gaunt, and her eyebrows furrow and stern
What
as
is
she
it?
turns and
Where
looks
is
at you.
he?
I have told you all that I can. Your kind are not welcome here.
What? Why is everybody racist?
You can see almost like tears falling out of her ear.
My kind. Wait,
I must. And
wait.
I
don't
owe you 2
understand.
more boons. Stay and speak, but not her. No more. And then you leave. You never come back to my home. You never come back to the shrine ever again.
You welcomed us here.
I did not know what she was.
What am I? What do you mean?
The enemy. Hiroshi died in battle against your kind.
Hiroshi.
You are not welcome at his remembrance shrine. You foul creature.
Well, I think we should probably skedaddle.
I owe you all 2 more boons. Ask of me, and they will be granted, but then leave.
Later, Tom.
I just want to point out, I had nothing to do with the battle. I wasn't there. I was in the tower the whole
She's
time.
not. She's furious. You know.
Just like
What's that?
No idea.
Oh, I was just like, how does the boot work?
She's just giving us, like, you can ask her of something.
Oh, okay.
She's still like panting and like the tears have not stopped coming. She's like very emotional.
I'll just walk up to Astra and just put my hand on her and slowly start like walking her away, and I will ask my boon. Can we save the big fella?
Oh, fuck yeah. We probably should ask that.
You can.
Okay.
The waters from the shrine will.
Thank you! And I'll
Preserve
start
him.
walking you away.
How much do we need?
It's okay, she's crazy. I told you I didn't like the
Best thing in a
Pharaoh!
while is, you know.
Why doesn't she like me? I wasn't in that war.
I take my massive broom.
I am, well, I just cast Psychic Whispers to talk to you, but just asking you if you know who my parents are.
You're looking at him?
I do not, but I would if I use my blessing to look into your past. I can perhaps provide you with more information.
You're saying that psychically, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fuck. I have no idea that's what's happening.
She glides over to where you're standing, if you would allow it. She touches your shoulder. And very briefly and pulls it.
Not stuck. Stuck.
Would you like me to tell just you, or would you like to see in the pool?
It's dangerous power.
You all see her walk up to Arkmir, touch him on the shoulder, and step away.
You can show me.
Just you are in the pool.
Oh, sorry. One is just telling me, and one is
Yeah,
like
you'll just
I
tell
can
me.
actually see. No, I want to see.
She touches the water, and you can see through it. Strangely,
Before
yes.
it whatever is supposed to appear as she's doing this, I'm just going to say, what is she showing you?
This is for me if you'll let me. If you'll respect it.
You're asking for privacy? Sure. And step down from the water.
You look through and you can see. It's strange. You look out and you see the tree-lit gables of the city that you call home. You see large garlands with like lights glowing upon them. You see someone, a female figure, longish ears, relatively plainly dressed, a long braid that's like tied back, brown hair, wearing leather armor. You recognize the armor that's frequently worn by the wardens of the city. You see her step into a building, a very finely decorated, elaborate building, almost at a gala of sorts. She seems out of place. She leans to the side, and it's strange. As you look through this, you can't help but draw parallels to your acquaintance, Druinry, and how she seemed out of place when you met her at the Mushroom Lounge. She enters this very bright, fancily dressed noble gala where everybody's wearing fine, elegant clothes. She seems to be keeping guard over some people here. She's with a crew that's keeping... she's almost like the bodyguard to someone. This figure is tall, handsome...
Elephant.
Big one?
human.
Damn it.
With a rather elongated face. He's wearing this like dark blue doublet with like pale blue streaks upon it. He's got strapped to his side a long rapier, similar to the one that you just picked up, but not quite. The blade is the hilt is almost like a S shape. Oh, sorry, like the crossguard. Dark black as well. But he seems very elegantly dressed. He's got like a pocket watch that's dangling from one of it. He has a long, narrow face that comes to a sharp, pointed goatee. He's got rather slim, black eyebrows, piercing blue eyes, like ice blue, like looking at a mountain blue. You see the figure and it almost turns back to you and looks at you through the water. And it blinks, and in your mind you see a tall ice face that you're standing in front of, with two bright blue eyes slits looking back at you.
He's seen this before.
Your vision comes back to the pool, and you find it blank, just water, the night sky on the other side, the moon.
You are a red tiefling, right? Did I misinterpret your character description 51 episodes ago?
Doesn't matter. A couple days from now, everyone's like, "What's up, guys?" And he just has a goatee. What's that? He's like, "I'm just trying something new."
Are those blue contacts?
All black and then just a blue circle.
She looks to you, Calder. You have not asked me for a boon yet.
That was 5, wasn't it? You asked about
Limbari.
Limbari.
Connection with Limbari.
Yeah, wait, like just a question, wasn't it?
Whoa.
That was
I asked about
Mine was
that.
just a question.
That's the question.
I mean, she needed to actually do something for that.
That's the level of soul.
Yeah.
A boon is like something to take back with you. This knowledge, this information that you
Do you have any apples? I'm preparing for the
She
big one
gave
again.
me shit though.
No, you're not. You're not there. I've ushered you away.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
as
tapping
a
you on the head.
player.
Shh, shh, shh. It's okay.
Everybody else got one.
I don't think there's anything else really to ask. Other than perhaps in the future not pass judgment on those whose ancestors perhaps did some deeds.
When you live as long as I do, even the oldest wounds very easily feel fresh. I know it is not her fault, but
Damn it! I was hoping you were saying it was you. Time traveling witch.
she looks back at you and says, "She's dangerous,
Just a little.
but she's also unlike anything." And she's saying this in a whisper, just to you. She's unlike any mind that I've ever touched before. Hers was almost like it's stuck. Her past is her future, and her future her past. I felt like I was in there for eons, and I thank you for getting me out.
I think at this point, I mean, honestly, over our travels, everyone that we've seemed to encountered has had some oddity to them. But
Yeah.
Our interaction has left me with much to think about. I thought her kind were gone, but they're not. Could mean a lot of things. I have to think.
So the thing I wrote back when I first met Astra that said "Big Bad Evil" it holds up. It holds up. I'm rewriting it.
whatever it is that you think upon, just remember we all helped cleanse this shrine to your fallen partner, and she was a part of that.
She just nods and begins to turn around and almost like drift away. Cool. When you feel you are ready, step through the water.
Damn it! I started leading you so far the other way. Oh shit! I gotta turn.
I'm just like, we need to leave through here.
Oh my bad! Come on.
So, no question about where you're from, or... And you're going to tell us? Where is he from?
She's beginning to walk away.
Information can be dangerous. And then I'll just guide Astra and I jump in.
Cannonball.
Yeah.
After her reaction with Astra, in the off chance I didn't want to risk it again.
Demon.
That's actually his name.
Yeah.
And putting full trust in this shrine that supposedly was, or is now confirmed to be blessed by Limbari, I'll happily step through the water or into the water.
You step into the water, and as you fall down, you stand up on the other side and
Okay.
step forth from the shrine
Yeah.
into the woods that you just came from. While still beautiful, something seems not quite the same, having seen what you just saw.
Oh, back home, much beautiful.
Same as what we left, just not
Yes.
where we just came from. Okay.
Not Faye.
Yeah.
Not Faye.
Got it.
Everything seems
Timothy?
normal. The bird just flutters down
finally.
and stands upon your finger and just like, chirp, chirp.
Ah, yes.
Is that portal still over there?
No, it is no longer there.
From the motion sickness, Astra gets a
Oh,
little bit
it's
nauseous
okay.
from
I give you a good
Not in
hair.
the water.
I
Not
guess
in the
if we're
water.
the last one to cross, I'm terrified because I'm afraid of water.
Oh, oh no.
So I'm holding like a jug of water, like kind of scared to go through.
I kind of see you there typing it back. Alright. We'll do this together?
No.
You're not gonna do it at all?
I'm gonna drown.
Where's your ale?
Don't think I have one.
There's more on the other side.
What if I told you there's more on the other side?
In the afterlife?
Oh no. Just like,
Yeah.
If you're like, are you standing near the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use all my force to try and run into time it, just like grab him. The only time I just like jump into to push him in.
Do you let him or do you want to resist?
I think I initially resist, but then I let go.
You fall into the water and you emerge and you step forward. Strangely, you're falling down and then you're stepping forward. out of the
Oh, I
water.
definitely fall. And
Some of the water that you're
over.
holding just spills out. And actually, what you notice is the water that you bring back from the other side, it disappears.
What?
The barrel that you were holding is empty.
check.
No,
How's your vibe?
just the barrel.
Hold on, it's
Maybe
getting
the
bigger.
water
Yeah.
Your water bottle, your
My
water
flask.
jug.
The flask is still full, Mom.
Yeah, you got it on this side. He tried taking water.
I would
from
also
the
like
well.
each of you, to roll a.
Not wisdom.
Wisdom disadvantage.
Roll a d20 for me. Just a straight d20.
That would be so cool.
That's real nice.
That's a 9.
8.
That's a nat 20.
There it is.
Who's gonna roll it out here?
Of all the times to roll it.
This tree has been the problem today.
Actually, this was a wisdom saving throw. No, my
well,
Oh,
I
that
gotta
became
re-roll that.
way better. Yeah.
Is it a charm effect?
bad.
We'll always ask.
You have the Fey ancestry trait, right? As elf,
I should.
you automatically pass this check.
15.
Okay.
Nat 20 for 21.
Okay.
Also 15.
Okay. Darkman.
Just looking to see if I've got anything.
I
It's a 9.
So close. So close.
Come on. Wait.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
No. Oh wait, how close am I? Because I might have a modifier.
It is a wisdom saving throw. You need to make a 10.
Oh no.
You need a 1.
Oh, I don't.
I don't have a wisdom
And
modifier
Arcmere
for saving throw.
dies.
As you step forth, the last thing you remember
No.
is being on this side of the
Oh,
shrine.
you don't remember anything that just happened?
And you like
Yeah.
your privacy.
Yeah.
He was,
For privacy.
No.
he was the only one who saw it.
Yeah.
But now none
Yeah.
of us can
As-
tell you.
It's just Alcove lore now.
That's exciting.
Oh no.
I forget.
As
That is
players,
beautiful.
you all know, but
That is
you
beautiful.
do not
Yeah.
remember any.
He continues the hunt.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, where'd I get this?
Should we get back to your big friend?
Also, would someone, just one person, roll a d20?
Not it.
What's it for?
I want to after
Roll it.
that
Go for it, go for it, go
experience.
for it. We're all dead.
8.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing
I wonder if it was like a time thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time is wibbly wobbly there.
Do we want to rest here before we go?
You need a Dr.
The shrine
Who
seems
reference.
peaceful.
Yes, I knew that.
Clear. It is still obviously still touched by the Fae in some ways, and you almost see small, like, flitting creatures, like little fairies and butterflies, moths floating about. Fireflies just drifting across the waters have this, like, serene calm to them. And
Oh no. Is it safe to long rest here?
I mean, because of the young man's healing, I'm fine to continue back to my home. If we want to make a straight jaunt there, the animals should surely help us.
Yeah, I'm not really hurt except for my feelings. So that's
That's okay.
That's normal.
She didn't mean it. It's okay.
well,
Thanks for pushing me over. I was a bit scared.
You don't
You have
remember.
no idea what he's talking about.
What? I
Yeah,
didn't
but
want
you just helped me through
Through what?
The portal!
the whole portal.
Have you got it into my grasp?
We've been on this side the whole time.
Oh no.
I want to see if he's fucking with us.
make an insight check. You can make a I guess it's just a persuasion check.
Yeah,
Really?
because you're not lying.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah.
Now you pass.
Yeah, that'll be pretty. Persuasion. 24.
Oh yeah, you beat me. 18.
He seems to be telling the truth. It's like, he doesn't seem like he's lying.
Well, I
Again,
don't
did you
know
get
that
into
he-
my grasp?
What?
Oh no. I told you! Are your shoelaces tied?
Oh, looking down. I'm sure.
The Feywild is weird!
Where on him is the weapon that he just picked up?
Probably,
Like where-
I don't know, where would you have
Yeah,
put
where
it?
would you have put it?
Where would I put it?
In your butthole.
Is it like dangling from your like off your belt or something?
Yeah. Let's say it's there.
Where did you get that weapon?
Whoa! How do you know about my weapons? I'm looking at it, still questioning it too.
You look
very
at it,
observant.
you don't recognize it.
Well, it's a bit of a drawn back. Who wants to fill him in? I'm gonna start heading.
What happened? Don't you remember like the weaver coming up and like all the fights and like you were running up the tree like a little bitch and
That's accurate.
What I've seen. Did I meet
You
the weaver?
remember like Seraphina and the Weaver talking amongst each other?
Yeah.
You remember the Weaver. You don't remember him drawing the blade, so you don't have that part, but you
I remember
do.
the riddle with him.
You remember the riddle,
Okay.
and then after that, things start to get a little bit fuzzy, and the next thing you know is you're standing here.
Yeah,
You
We
can
talked.
tell that like your memory, like there's a gap there. You can tell that much.
something's
But-
wrong.
We
I
were-
remember doing the riddle with him, but
We just spent some time in the Feywild. I told you I don't like that place.
It appears
I
you're.
can't remember.
I don't know how to explain it.
Do you remember your vision? Your
What
blue?
vision?
Oh no.
we all looked into like a pensieve and then saw well,
Well,
not all of us.
except for yours, because you asked to see it for yourself.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw Anya. I saw when she was taken. She's alive. I saw she like Serafina.
Oh,
She did it in like she showed us in the water.
I don't think he quite remembers what just
it's
happened.
probably because she doesn't like our kind. She has a thing against
She
tieflings.
was a racist. Or
Yeah, she didn't like me, and you don't remember what she apparently showed you, so
Why would Serafina not like
she
us?
doesn't like tieflings.
That's not quite what she said.
It's gotta be. What else could it be?
She said she didn't like your kind.
Yeah,
You
tieflings.
specifically.
But then,
It must be a girl thing.
but she's a girl.
We don't know that.
Well, so is she sexist or is she racist? Both are pretty bad.
As this conversation's going, I'm seeing if I can get a path back home.
We are still in Fate-touched woods that tend to move around as they
I'm aware.
do. But I feel like with Seraphina...
I will also slam my staff in the ground
Guidance.
and ask the trees to point us in the direction
I
home.
thought you were gonna moonbeam again.
I will clear the path.
Just slowly inching it forward.
Moonbeam!
I will say that given the time and like the surroundings and the woods generally being friendlier, to you, like all the trees and all the creatures within it being friendly because you have removed the darkness causing plaguing the land. You will be able to make it through the woods, but if I remember, I don't quite remember what time it was. It was probably like evening.
We got there at like noon. We got there early.
You did leave early.
We left early. We slept.
It was also
really
affected
early.
by the fact that just this entire place was like gloomy and dark.
We
and
didn't know, but we left really early to get a head start, and by the time we got to at least the edge of the Fey Touch,
just for the sake of there needing to be moonlight for a lot of this, I would say it's like at night, but not like
that's fine.
late night. It's probably like just past evening. Like it is dark.
That's fine.
Why are you giggling?
I don't know. It says Arkner turning into a turtle.
Oh wait, that was the
hat.
when I took the potion. It gave me like high AC or something.
Oh, that's amazing. Sorry.
I wish a lot of stuff happened.
we will make a track through for actual shelter instead of risking another night. I know it's risky to move through the woods, but with the help of animals, with the help of everybody, we will try and get back.
Is there anything else you want to do at the shrine before you begin making your way back to the Green Moss Grove?
I've seen enough.
Akmir, hold that water tight. Don't lose any of that. You got that from the pool.
I know.
He's probably so fucked.
That was before. Oh.
It's okay.
What?
Here, smoke this.
Looks like we've both forgotten a few things.
The other thing that I would do is make sure that the statue that's there, I think there's one, right? Yeah, just like tidy it up and just kind of make sure that it's all good and Varney is happy. That's pretty much it.
Maintain the shrine a little bit. Again, making your way away from the shrine back towards the Green Moss Grove. We can fast forward through here a bit. You make your way through the woods, arriving at your home. And you see that the animals are all a little bit aflutter. They seem a little bit anxious as you're approaching.
Yeah, whichever one's there, one of the squirrels or whatever. Hey. You'll see me tap my staff so I can speak to them. Is everything okay? What's the matter?
We have a guest?
We have a guest!
Another one. They keep showing up.
Please show me where.
They're back. Oh.
Yeah.
And like all the squirrels begin to run along with you.
Yeah.
You approach and you break through. You can notice most of the area is basically as you left it.
Same.
But just like sitting on the ground beside one of the trees, just like leaning over to her side, you see a female figure, humanoid. Unfortunately, I don't have her description on me, but all of you recognize her. She's wearing almost like a vest, leather armor, sitting on the ground, dark skin. I think she had reddish hair.
Reddish. That's not true.
What's her name?
One second, I need to find her name too.
Just a random person.
Not Harriet.
No, Harriet's like...
Livetstar?
No. Maybe. Which one was Cassandra?
Cassandra was from Ward 8.
Yes, her.
She was
Oh,
shit.
Cassandra, Ward 8.
She was back from like...
Did she bring water?
Oh, shit.
You just see almost like slumped to the side, like Cassandra in her like leather armor, just like exhausted and almost like passed out.
Like injured or just exhausted?
You'd have to approach her and see.
Oh no! I'll run over and
Maybe she'll need this more.
I will cast a healing word just in case
After all
on her
that.
as I like prop her up. And,
She's not dead,
yeah,
but she is like passive.
yeah. I'll cast just a level 1 healing word. Oh, sorry. We seem to have another guest here. And I'll just like try and like make her look a little comfier.
We know her.
Oh,
Cassandra?
she's out cold.
Oh. Cassandra! Typical.
Wake up! Wake up!
And as you come to terms with the strange new guest that has found their way amongst your midst somehow, probably a good spot to wrap up the session. Pick up next.
We thought she was dead, dude.
The big ones now.
You have to figure out what.
Oh, I know what's happening.
You know what's happening. I don't, but
Worlds are colliding.
One person.
thank you all for joining us. It was
Yeah,
really
that was
fun to
good.
get
That
back
was
to
a good
this.
episode.
I really enjoyed that.
Great.
God
That was
damn.
fun. Very fun. Moonbeam! He'll be forever the guy who killed an archfey with Moonbeam.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Alcove.
Bye!